Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Critical Beauty. So, tonight we're going to have a discussion about MGI All Stars 2026 first edition. Have you guys been following the contest going on in Thailand right now? So, I invited a couple of my friends, Wilfredo, Runway Poppy, and Andy from Canada. So, we're just waiting for the two of them to enter the chat room. See. Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Woohoo. Mel. Good morning from Melbourne. How's everything in Melbourne, Mel? How is the weather? So, as you know, I'm based in Massachusetts and it's not summer. It's not officially summer yet, but it feels like it's summer because it's just so hot at this moment. Okay. Well, actually, yesterday it was a little cool, in the 60s. But today it was like about high 70s. And then right now it's sort of like the temperature went down a bit, but in my house it's hot. It is hot. So yeah, good morning, everybody. Tell me where you're watching from. And Andy, where the hell are you? Willie, where are you? So anyway, going back, okay, actually before while we're waiting for both Andy and for Wilfredo, did you guys watch Miss Eco International 2026 finals that took place in Alexandria, Egypt yesterday? Actually, there were two pageants that took place at the same time. Um, Miss Eco in Egypt and also Miss Aura International that took place in Turkey. I forgot the name of the city. Is it oh Antalya, Turkey. So there was two contests that took place on the same date. So it was difficult to flip the switch back and forth like Eco Aura. But I think Eco was supposed to start around 7 p.m. Egypt time, but it did not begin until about, my God, like 9 o'clock, 9:30. So it was almost like, it's just like the Egyptian time, similar to Filipino time, in the Philippines, when they say, oh, this event will start at 7 o'clock, but you have to wait like 2 hours. And then it actually starts at 9 o'clock, okay? Because they're waiting for people to come in and that's just the Filipino mentality. But I think it's the same thing in Egypt or in other third world countries, for that matter. So anyway, so I was like switching back and forth, and then when I switched to Miss Aura in Turkey, I thought, oh, okay, this is Miss Aura actually started on time, well, almost on time, but the production of Aura was much superior to that of Eco. And as you know, I've been following Eco since it began like 11 years ago. And I don't know if you guys follow Eco. I mean, the first time it came up, it said, oh, this looks like a poor imitation of Miss Earth. Okay. Like, what is Miss Eco? What is exactly its advocacy? So everything was copied after Miss Earth. Andy, can you hear me? You're mute. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Now, can you hear me? Say something.
Hello.
Perfect. I can hear you now. And then we have Runway Poppy in the house. Woo!
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Wilfredo.
Hello, everyone. Did you guys
Oh,
have
now I can
difficulty
hear you.
accessing Zoom, the link?
Yeah,
You did?
I thought it
Okay.
was. Yeah, but I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. For some reason, that happens. But we're just saying hello to everybody. Uh, we have
Hello,
people
everyone.
watching from Melbourne, Australia. Mel, hello. We have somebody watching from Quezon City in Manila. Hello.
Mabuhay.
And then
Mabuhay. Kamusta kayong lahat dyan sa Pinas?
mabuhay mga Pilipino, ang aming mga kababayan na Pilipino. Y también a nuestros amigos, a nuestros seguidores latinos que hablan español. Buenas noches, buenos días, buenas tardes, de donde quizás. Mel, I asked Mel if if you guys how Australia is doing, and he said it's kind of like what is Melbourne is cold right now. The weather in Melbourne is cold. Why is it winter? Do they have winter in Australia? Do you know? Does anybody?
This time it's not winter. It's the other way around.
It's summer.
I'm not sure, but I
Yeah,
don't know
because I
how.
think it's like it's a different hemisphere. Because right now in the
Yes.
Western Hemisphere, it's almost summer, like North, South America, Central America. But I think in Australia it's like the opposite. So I'm not so sure.
Mhm.
Anyway, educate us about the weather and temperature in Australia, Mel. Mel says, I hate Miss Eco. I couldn't believe Mexico won. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I thought Australia would win, but I was so sad that Miss Philippines didn't make it to the top 10. Yeah, a lot of Filipinos were shocked that she didn't make the top 10. Miss Eco is a joke. Okay. And then Runaway Poppy says, hi, everyone. Yeah. And then, yeah, okay, let's talk about Miss Eco. Wilfredo, I'm sure you watch Miss Eco or
Sure.
bits and
I
pieces.
Hmm.
I watch Miss Echo like
I did live reaction actually. My goodness.
I watch Virgin Mary bringing me bread every day. I mean, I saw pieces, but but I only needed to get the glimpse of the answer of the winner.
Yeah.
God bless the little Chili heart. I'm sorry, but if you have a cell phone, you can polish your English. English is my second language, but I never heard such a worst broken English in my life. I was like, and she won.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
it's
Mexico has beautiful girls, but I feel that between Miss Universe and Miss Eco, it's like Raul Rocha put money there too to be a fraud. This is another
Oh
fraud from
wow.
Mexico in a row.
uh,
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
exactly. Actually, incidentally, by the way, another Mexican girl won a minor pageant. Is this Elite?
Miss Elite.
Miss
I
Elite or
haven't
Miss
heard about that.
Electra
Yeah.
or one of those like contests that begin with an E. Anyway, I mean she's a beautiful like black Mexican girl.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, so when you compare her, let's say with Fatima, the alleged Miss Universe, and also Miss Eco from Mexico, I thought there's no comparison. The black girl is superior, much stunning. They could have sent her to Eco, right? Or to
It looks
I'm
like
I'm
Mexico is
surprised that they
dominating pageant.
send they send a black Mexican because Mexico has such a beautiful, beautiful dark skin, beautiful girls. And
right.
normally you don't see that on stage. I still remember one year that this native Mexican, indigenous Mexican, was competing, and I was mad that they didn't give her a chance. She would have been a amazing, beautiful beauty
Yeah.
for Mexico.
Right, yeah. Miss Eco is a joke. People say, yeah, Miss Aura was much better than Miss Eco. I thought is a copycat of Miss Earth. David says, can I be on the panel too? Listen, David, I think you asked me that question before. You need to send me an email, introduce yourself,
Oh, Ronson
and
is
I,
here. We can
and I,
ask him if what's the weather
and I
like
need to interview
now.
you first. Okay, so winter is coming in June. Oh, okay, Ron is here. Good day, Rafa. Ron, I asked you if you wanted to join us, but you never replied.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not too late. I can send you the Zoom link.
come
If you want to join
on.
us, the more the merrier. Okay.
I love that when we have a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
This is
anyway, going back to Miss Eco, the winner. Okay, I did some research. I don't know if you guys remember the Miss Global 2019 scandal that took place in Mexico. She was Mexico's representative,
oh, she
Palmira
was.
Ruiz. Yeah, she represented Mexico in Miss
oh,
Global 2019 that
Oh.
took place in Mexico. And do you remember, I think it was Miss Colombia who exposed the fraud and the deception from that pageant. She went to her Instagram. I still have actually I did a vlog about this. The title of which is Trouble in Miss Global. That was the title of my vlog. So actually, I'm gonna reshare it so people can see it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I pretty much, discussed this whole scandal that happened in Mexico. Well, anyway, this woman, Palmira Ruiz, represented Mexico in Miss Global 29. Allegedly, her boyfriend, his name is Ramiro Gutierrez, who's supposed to be rich and probably has ties with a narcos, with the drug lords in
Oh,
Mexico.
wow.
Okay. He tried to bribe the organizer of Miss Global to crown Palmira. Miss
Oh,
Mexico.
wow.
Okay. So when this leaked out, this information leaked out, Miss Colombia heard about this, all the other girls heard about this, so they started complaining, etc., blah blah blah. And eventually also the local Mexican sponsors wanted to crown Mexico. So there was a lot of confusion, people were protesting and whatnot. So Mexico did not win. I think she placed in the top 12 or top 15. Uh, and then what the organizer at that time, this Vietnamese American guy, his name is Van Phan, he decided to start every to he decided to do a clean slate. In other words, he ended up picking the winner himself. And guess who won? Miss Czech Republic. And apparently, according to Miss Colombia, Miss Czech Republic won only because she had some romantic liaison with one of the Mexican organizers or
Oh
something to
my
that
God.
effect. So yeah, so you sleep your way to the top, so to speak, right? Right.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and this Philippines, by the way, was third runner-up. Her name is Riza Santos. She was Andy, do you know Riza Santos?
Yes.
Yeah, she competed many times before.
2013.
She was Miss Earth Canada, I think. She was Miss Earth Canada. She was Miss World Canada,
And then
Miss International
she
Canada.
competed in Miss Universe Canada too in
Yes, exactly.
2013, I think.
Exactly. Yeah. So she
Yeah.
represented Canada and
How do you go from elite pageants to a trash pageant?
desperation.
Yeah.
Because, for example, last year I was paying attention to Miss Eco, whatever,
Uh-huh.
just because Philippines was competing, and I love that girl. So I just
Uh-huh.
wanted to make sure that she was the winner, and she ended up winning, which I was super happy.
Hmm.
Which surprised me that in Miss Universe Philippines, they didn't showcase her because she won the title.
Hmm.
Oh, with Gabby?
Yeah, because
Yeah. Also
she competed
disappointed
like,
too, because
Yeah.
I did
yeah,
live reaction. It's and the time is 10 o'clock our time, and then
Hmm.
they started 11:30, so it's late for like an hour and a half.
Yes.
And then it lasted for about 3.5. And that's much
Yes.
worse in the Filipino time in doing the pageant.
Yeah, it
That's
felt like
worse.
it felt like one of those barangay type of pageants. Like
Yes.
barangay in Filipino means neighborhood, like a neighborhood, a barrio pageant.
Yes.
barrio pageant.
Yeah, a barrio
And
pageant.
then the
Yeah.
audience, Rafa, they're smoking.
Oh, well, it's okay. This is one thing that bothered me. Okay, all of the guys were smoking. They looked
Even
like
the women.
criminals. Even the women were smoking, and some of the Muslim
Yeah.
women in hijab, they were smoking, drinking alcohol. Okay, and they were like prancing around and whatnot. I mean, everything was just so disorganized, and it really looked cheap. It was exactly the same setting
Yeah.
from last year and the year before. I mean, can't you do anything better? Okay, okay. What do you think of the owner, Dr. If she's
Oh,
actually a real doctor,
Amal.
Dr.
I don't know
Amal?
about her actually, what
Yeah, what is
her
her specialty? What is her like?
that
What
I
is she?
don't know. There's only an attachment to her name that's DR, so it's a doctor. I don't know if it's a medical doctor or doctor of philosophy or something or doctor
Something.
of
Yeah.
vet.
But I heard
But
I heard she used to be the Miss Earth Egypt director, and then
Ah,
she
okay.
she's and then she left Miss Earth, yeah, and started her own
but
pageant.
the thing is, let me shut up on that one. Well, she got some key points from Miss Earth, that's for sure. So, how I say it, I think years ago, I think was the same pageant, Dominican Republic, make serious allegations about the pageant, the fraud, and everything. I think I remember that. I think it was Miss Eco
It was also
as
Miss Ego.
well. I
Okay.
think I'm quite sure, and the girl was beautiful from Dominican Republic, I believe.
Yeah. You know what? Anything. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like nasty, but any type of pageant that takes place in Egypt or somewhere
They're like
somewhere in the
shady.
somewhere in the dark corners of the Middle East, okay? I wouldn't
There's
se- I wouldn't
shadiness.
send I wouldn't send any of my girls to
I
Egypt.
feel bad to Gabby actually. She's a
Yeah.
very good candidate.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, what is this contest? Miss Intercon, oh, not Intercontinental, but Top Model of the World,
Tomorrow
which
of the world,
which is organized by the same company, World Beauty, by the German dude, Detlef.
the one
Okay,
that owns
Miss
Supernational.
Intercontinental, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
So his pageants always take place in Egypt, some resort area or something. Okay, and then I heard some really shady bad stories about his pageants. Like I think for me, I think it's one of those human trafficking contests.
Ooh. That's not
The,
good.
the sad part about it is like sadly to say between, I mean, I don't want to say human trafficking per se, but some of these pageants, uh, either internationally speaking or nationally speaking, some of them have these interesting deals with people, like in
Yeah.
Venezuela, for instance, that was
Just say it,
blown
Wilfredo.
out,
Just say it. Say it,
you
baby.
know,
Spit it out.
like that they take the
Proxeneta.
girls, you know, take the girls to certain places and see these amazing guys,
Yeah, yeah.
very old guys with money. And then they can get the money and that way they can compete, allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh, remember everybody that everything that we say here is allegedly.
Alleged
Allegedly.
allegations. This is our strictly
Okay?
personal opinions, okay? We really cannot prove 100% what we're saying is true or false. So that's why it's just allegations and personal opinions. So you
Me, I just read it
people,
in the tabloid, guys.
yeah. So
Chismis.
so Miss Eco International, Dr. Amal, if you're watching the show, okay, this is just our personal
Explain.
opinion. You cannot sue any of us because it's just an opinion, okay?
Remember Miss Vietnam? He took the microphone from the MC from Kit.
Okay, let's talk about
Oh
poor
God.
Miss Vietnam.
Can
Okay.
I
somebody
feel bad for the
explain
girl.
how you publicly in the social media made a post about that whoever wins this automatically is going to place top
Mm-hmm.
10,
Right. Mhm.
and she is
Not
not
getting.
there.
So she was, well, that whole format, okay, whoever receives the highest number of popular votes automatically will enter the top 10. Those are exactly the same words that Miss Eco had posted on Facebook. But after the voting process, they took down that post. They took it down and they changed the rules. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of giving Miss Vietnam a top 10 spot, they instead gave her a consolation sash that says
Like
Miss Eco
continental.
International Asia. Okay. So which
Which
was
for me that makes no freaking sense
it
because
doesn't.
I think Continental Queens needs to be better. If you're gonna be, this is me. If you're gonna be giving Continental titles, whoever you already know that is winning the Continental title, they should be automatically going to the top five
Mhm.
or the top eight, whatever is the final
Hand at least.
ranking top.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
because it's like in Miss World when they used to have continental delegates and then they would choose from the top five the continental queens. But
Mhm.
makes no sense that you have somebody in top 20 winning a continental title. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, which makes you wonder that everything was rigged again because there's no consistency, there's no clarity.
I
Okay.
mean, unless the pageant, like in Miss Grand International, when they do the awards for the best in swimsuit, is
Mhm.
based on preliminary. It's not based on the final night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you don't explain, okay, our continental title holder that was the highest score of the continent, uh, based on preliminary points, then okay, makes sense.
Right.
You
Yeah.
make it clear. But if you don't
Uh,
make it clear, whoever is watching that is not pageant follower or savvy
Mm.
or whatever, just spectators gonna feel like
mhm.
makes
And
no
that's what happened, I think,
sense.
with Miss Vietnam.
Yeah, and also too when you compare well, when you compare Vietnam's performance, let's say to Thailand's or Indonesia's or
Yes.
Philippines. I mean, those three women, I think their performance was, I think, was much
And
better.
Miss Thailand is
And
pretty.
Thailand was pretty. I mean, like, what
Mm.
happened? Okay. And even India, she was like eliminated early during the competition. So I just don't understand. I just don't, I'm not really very clear on how the judging format is. But then again, it's one of those third rate pageant, third tier pageants, and anything can happen according to the whim of the owner, of the national director, of the president, Dr. Amal, whatever. So anyway, so I felt bad for Miss Vietnam, and I really, oh, by the way, Miss Eco posted their version of the story. Did you guys read it?
Oh,
No,
the
but
announcement. Yeah.
please enlighten us.
Now they're blaming Miss Vietnam and the
Yeah,
Vietnamese
they're
director.
twisting the story.
They're twisting the story. What does it say? Oh, it says right here. Miss Eco International announces the withdrawal of the Miss Eco Asia 2026 title and the revocation of the national license held by Miss Eco Vietnam. The way, I bet you they probably used ChatGPT to compose this press release, this
A good
statement, because it's just so, I don't know, demeaning and dehumanizing to poor Miss Vietnam, and to think that she and her fans spent a lot of money hoping that she would be that a top 10 spot would be secured for her. I really hope that the organization, give her a refund of all the expenses that she and her
They don't.
followers had
They
incurred.
don't. They don't gonna do
No
that. I mean, how
refund.
you gonna
They're
do
not
that
because
right
they're not
away?
because it's a shady third world country. What do you expect, Egypt?
Exactly. I mean, do not send people to Miss Eco. Just send girls that
Okay.
they. I mean,
You know what? I'm gonna talk to Jonas Goffard, okay,
Mama
of Missionaries
JB.
Philippines, because
He's the
he's the one who
decided
sent Miss
person.
Eco Philippines to this stupid pageant. I'm gonna tell
yeah,
Jonas, listen, Jonas, okay, you need to stop sending Filipino girls to this cheap pageant. Okay. It just so
yeah,
happens, okay, fine. The Philippines won what, three times
Last year.
already? Like
Yeah.
three times in the last, what, 11 years? I mean, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, just because the
yeah.
Philippines
But
won, it
Eco
doesn't.
is not a superstar pageant. Eco is
It's
like
still minor,
that would be
so
a pageant
Well,
that
it has a
if you
potential, but the thing is, the way they run this pageant smacks of a lot of corruption and greed. I mean, that's the way I see it. And it's just so bad because Egypt has a lot of potential. But to see this pageant go from bad to worse, I don't know. I mean, why would you want to spend money you know? Okay, so anyway, going back to the winner, Palmira Ruiz. Did you know too? Okay, so she competed in Miss Global 2019 as Miss Global Mexico, and then she competed in Miss Supranational 2021 representing Mexico. So I saw a photo of her in Supranational. She looked much better. She's much
how old is
skinnier.
she anyways?
I think she's like 32. She's 32 now. Yeah, she's
She looks
32.
wide.
Well, yeah, right now she's wide because she gained a lot of weight. But when you look back at her old photo of Miss Supranational Mexico 2021, she looks much better. But now she competes in Miss Eco International. You wonder, did she win a national pageant back in Mexico, or did her boyfriend, if they're
Boy.
still if they're still together, did her boyfriend influence the organizer of Miss Eco Mexico to give her the crown? It's one of those, like, bought crowns or something. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's just so many questions. So many
this is
questions.
this is her.
Does this say Palmira Ruiz,
No, this is
Miss
Pageant.
Mexico?
No, hold on. Let me look because I'm
Yeah.
I
You're checking.
okay. Okay, this one is her. Let's see.
Does it say Supranational Mexico? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it kind of looks like her. Yeah. Okay. So if it says Mexico, then it's her. Yeah, 2021. So I was like, really? What happened? And now she goes to Egypt, she gains weight. I mean, by now, too, you would think that she would have improved her English, you know, but I think she memorized her answer. I think the question was given to her in
Even to
advance.
her, yeah.
Yeah, and she memorized it. And,
Sounded
and,
like
and it
well
sounded
prepared.
it sounded like robotic almost, the way she was answered the question in her English. I mean, girl, if you have money, you should be able to afford to get an English teacher, like a good English
Yeah.
language teacher to, listen
I
to
mean,
more
I
of
don't
it.
remember I do not remember yet a girl from Mexico that it's been on an international stage with such a bad English. Like, like I was like, what? Like, okay, again, first grade?
They should have sent Fatima Bosch to Miss Eco instead. And she still probably would have won. Andy, unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
I have a question. No, with those top five in Miss Eco, who do you think should win?
Well, the first runner-up. Who's the first runner-up? Was it
First runner-up is
Ukraine? Ukraine.
Australia.
Actually,
Oh,
honestly,
Ukraine.
of the top five, none of them really are that pretty. I think they all look mediocre to me.
Yeah.
All the more
But
beautiful girls.
basing on the answers on the
I think
Q&A.
Ukraine should have won, obviously, because her English was much better. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, they left out the more beautiful girls, from the top
Right?
five. You know, it's just atrocious. And so, anyways, I was like so shocked when Vietnam came up the stage, like, oh my God, I could feel that something was about to happen. So when she took the mic and I felt bad for her, feel of her broken English, but nevertheless, you understood where she was coming from, how she was feeling. Even though her English was broken, you could sense that something was wrong, that she was mistreated, that they took advantage of her money, and they just gave
Mm.
this lousy continental title, which really doesn't mean anything. So it's just
I'm
pathetic.
happy that she spoke. I'm happy that
Me too. I applauded her.
that
Girl,
she spoke,
people, pageant girls, this is how you do it, okay?
and
Don't
she did it
wait.
good.
Don't
She
wait
did
Yeah,
until
yeah.
good.
after the pageant is over to speak up. Speak up right
At least
away
during the pageant. Yeah.
during the
She
pageant while the audience and the judges are in front of you. Take
Still there.
advantage of that while hundreds and thousands well, actually, I shouldn't say hundreds of thousands of people. I think there were like 3,000 people who were watching
yeah, but
the
for me,
Yeah.
it's like I'm
live
happy that
stream.
she was able to show elegance and demure
Mhm.
Yeah.
about, you know, I'm
What's going
thankful, but
on?
I just want to know how I didn't make it to the top 10. She just
Exactly.
literally was
Yeah.
inquiring for understanding. I
Yeah.
mean, she didn't act or behave like Mia
Yes.
Cosmo from years ago. I mean, international,
With
like
her.
international, that now she's going to Cosmos, that she had that tantrum and the whatever and the whatever. This beautiful Asian queen shows someone's garbo and just was elegant. She was like a Miss International kind of
Uh-huh.
demure, Miss World kind of demure. Like, I just want to know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nothing to. I mean,
Yeah.
you're the one that put
Exactly.
the things in the search in the on the internet. So
Hmm.
answer the question.
Exactly. Okay, guys, if you just joined in, thank you for watching Critical Beauty. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment. We would really appreciate it. And if you feel kind and generous tonight, we more than happy to receive your donation. Anything to
Hello, 54 viewers.
help us earn enough money for plastic surgery or
Mm-hmm.
whatever beauty tip that we could use to look pretty on screen. Quiet Mercy. Hi, guys. Just joined in. What are you guys talking about? Okay, so our main topic of discussion is Miss Grand International All Stars. But before we start that discussion, we were talking about Miss Eco International that took place yesterday in Egypt. I barely watched Miss Aura International. I barely did because it was just too much. Like two contests at the same time, at the same day. It's just too much. But I trusted that Miss Aura went very smoothly because Missology Spali went there. He went
Mhm.
to Turkey to cover Miss Aura International.
Yeah.
So I figured, okay, well, if this Miss Aura is probably better than Miss Eco, but I'd rather watch Eco because I'm sure something's bad's going to happen. And obviously,
It
there you
did.
go. Something happened. Something did. Oh, by the way, did you see Miss Brazil's falling on her butt? She fell. She was
Oh,
fourth
yes,
runner
yes,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, she was wearing the silver gown and this high platform shoes, and then she just slipped. She fell on her butt. Does that remind
Yeah.
you of Miss USA 2007, Rachel Smith? when the pageant took place in Mexico,
And
remember?
the
She
and the
was wearing a
pizza.
black gown. During the evening gown performance, she slipped on her butt. It was really a hard thug, and she still made it to the top five as fourth runner-up. And that pissed off the Mexicans because it should have been Mexico who should have made the top five, not Miss USA. And remember the boo, the Mexicans were booing Rachel for Miss USA. Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry. That's one of the I mean, I'm glad that well, USA didn't make it the last time Miss Universe was in Mexico. Maybe that's the reason why. But I remember the times that Miss Universe is being celebrated in Mexico and the booing. I remember the face of the judges, Lupita Jones, I think Dayanara. You know, it's just because a country, politically speaking, have a difference with another country, that doesn't mean that you need to tarnish their delegates or their representation. When we, as representative of whatever, we represent the values of our country, that doesn't mean that we are representing the political ways that the whichever country government behave, because at the end of the day, that's not what we are. You know,
mhm,
pageant queens are not representing the moral or no morals of politics of their own country. You
right.
know, because if we're gonna start, and that is the thing, they boo USA every time. I remember in 1993 booing USA and then booing Chile. And one of the things that I'm glad that which USA made the top five. I think she said, "Muchas gracias, Mexico." She was so elegant.
Mhm,
She was so poised, you know, and right there shows you why she deserves to be in the top five. Mexico that year, what I mean, I was impressed that she made it because she
mhm,
said, I mean, she was a beautiful girl. Her body wasn't on point. I think the evening gown dress was so simple, was red, I believe. A
right.
beautiful girl, and that's what they said. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
like for me, it's like right there. I feel I never seen a country that will boo another delegate's country just because they represent a country that they have problems. You know,
Yeah. You know what? It's
that's
funny. You know, I've been following pageants for over 30 years. Okay. I've been to many Miss Universe pageants, Miss Earth, Miss World. Uh, I've never been to Miss International.
Eco.
Never been to
Yes.
Miss International, but to all those pageants that I've attended, the only pageant that I actually experienced people booing was in Thailand last year
Oh yeah. Yeah.
when Mexico won.
Hmm.
Everybody, it was like unanimous. Everybody hated the result of Fatima winning. I mean, I've never experienced such drama, scandal in my
Like a three
life.
minutes booing from
well,
to
Yeah.
outside.
I mean,
that is that is karma.
I've never seen so many Africans angry because Cote d'Ivoire was only placed fourth runner-up.
Hmm.
Okay, I've never seen so many Filipinos pissed or annoyed.
Walked
And
away after.
yeah, walked away exactly because it's just so unbelievable. And of course, Vina from Thailand, I was hoping for her to win, you know, but of course,
Me too.
that didn't happen. So I like,
Yeah.
what? So, and I had to do like something like I was like really reacted strongly, and I was like cussing and swearing. I was giving the finger, to Raul. Here you go, take it. Stuff. This is unfair,
That's crazy actually.
So anyway, so I hopefully okay. Now let's talk a little bit about Miss Universe and some of the updates because I have updates about Miss Universe. As the Puerto Rico government decided to ban Raul from attending Miss Universe in Puerto Rico
Really?
for obvious reasons. Okay, for obvious reasons. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna switch hats. Hold on. Let me put my Puerto Rican hat. Hold on. Just a
and
second
by the
because
way, oh, I love your bald look, baby. Oh,
thank
there you
you.
go.
Thank you.
I
Let's
love
get
it.
that way.
Yes. Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
hold on.
cap. Puerto Rico.
I have to. I have Puerto Rico. I
Oh,
have
I
Oh,
to.
love
I got
that.
this from Bronx, New York, when my mom was alive. I surprised my sister for her birthday at that time, and they took me to this beautiful Puerto Rican store close to a bodega, Bronx, New York. And I got a lot of stuff. So I found that. I said, you know what? I want to start wearing my Puerto Rican caps. And I found it. So since we're talking about Puerto Rico, let me put my Puerto
are you
Rican
gonna
cap
be there?
crown.
So let's
No, for Miss Universe, no. I don't waste my.
no, unless they change ownership. Anyway, so that's some of the several updates that I've heard about Miss Universe. So Raul has been banned. Okay, as you know, I don't know if you guys have been following the Cannes Film Festival, the drama that
Mm,
happened between
Mm-hmm.
that stylist and Miss Venezuela and Miss
yeah.
Venezuela Global 2025, Andrea Del Val. Okay, so of course I had to do a reaction video about that. My first reaction video was that this is horrible. How dare could a man beat up this poor woman? Look at her, she's all bloodied and stuff and everything. That was my initial reaction, and of course that was also the initial reaction of most of us. Wouldn't you agree?
Not mine.
Not
Nope, not
yours?
mine.
Oh, so you were already skeptical about it.
When I saw the
Always has to
video,
be a
he
reason
he
why she did that.
he even made a post, and he is being let go free, no charges, because they
Mhm.
found out that he was not guilty. And I made a comment on his video,
Oh,
because when I was watching the video, I was like, "Oh, girl, I will smack you.
Mhm.
I will smack you. You will remember when you were
yeah.
conceived." And just to be clear, I condone any type of violence
Violence, yeah.
towards a woman. I condone that. A woman needs to
No,
be
I think you meant
respected.
condemn.
Condemn. Sorry,
Condemn.
I
Condone
condemn.
means
Sorry,
you approve.
condemn. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do not. Let me say it better. I do not approve. I'm against violence, physical violence, emotional violence towards a woman. I already said that. With that being said, I also against of female thinking that because they can say whatever without any consequences towards a man, they can do and say whatever and insult them. And when a man lose their sense, because I'm sorry, if you have a woman doing that and he is sitting with the shoe, like you can see his face that is building up, building up. She just wanted a reaction and she got it.
Exactly. So she was
And
basically
that was
she was
well
provoking him on
deserved.
purpose.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
course.
She was
That is the reason
provoking him.
I wish wasn't just blood. I wish that her face was so cut that she needed to have 25,000 plastic surgeries in Venezuela because she was provoking him.
Yeah.
And that is the thing. You see, some females, not because I don't even want to call them women, some
Mhm.
females that love to do that to men, poking, 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 poking.
Because they
Don't
I
think
poke
know,
the
Julian, I
bear.
say condemn, poking the bear. And then when something happens, oh my God, he hit me. Oh my God, he
yeah,
hit me.
yeah.
But why you did to provoke that?
Yeah.
You are
Exactly.
provoking somebody. But if you tell me that you are recording, she's being sweet and whatever, and he just being a mean person, of course I would be like, hey, you go
Mhm.
to jail. But when
Mhm.
he made that video, because when I saw I didn't make any type of reaction, I said she
Yeah, yeah.
deserved it. But because you know that we live in times that you need to be like walking, you need to be very politically correct. And I'm a child from the 70s. I don't care. You said what you need to say, stand up, go for it. Because
Okay,
And
this
so
some
new
women think
generation are too fragile. I
right.
can't.
Yeah.
and some women thinks also that the way they do that because they think that they will not beat me up or something because I am a woman. Kind of like that attitude.
Yeah, she had this
Kind.
entitlement, yeah,
Yeah.
attitude. Yeah, yeah. What I also find interesting is that when well the stylist's name is Giovanni Laguna. Okay, he's Colombian, even though his I think his mother's Colombian, but so he's like part Venezuelan, part Colombian, but he's a Venezuelan nationality. So anyway,
Mm.
so when after he was freed from jail, where he had spent 24 hours, he went home and he went to social media and explained the whole thing. And I
Mm-hmm.
was able to
Oh, I haven't seen
post,
that.
okay, somebody's asking, what am I missing? What happened? Quiet Mercy. Do you follow me on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram, Critical Beauty Official. I posted my reaction videos about this incident that took place in Cannes, okay, in the last 2 or 3 days. Everything is in there, okay? So what I found very interesting was that according to Giovanni, he uh he tried to grab Andrea's phone. He said that she has 3 phones. Okay. So she was recording him all along during the entire incident and at the same time insulting her, I mean insulting him, provoking him, saying all these bad things. And how would you react? Would you just like sit there and not do anything? Plus the fact that you were also being recorded without your permission. So he got pissed. He stood up and he lunged at her, tried to grab the phone, but instead, uh, uh, um, one of the camera lights or makeup lights or something fell on her head, and that injured her forehead.
So
And
it's not
that
him.
you can explain
Yeah.
the blood gushing out of her forehead and all that blood stuff and everything. And also he also said that she hit him with one of her phones, and also she bit him. She bit him. Okay, so okay, well that explains it. So again, it's she says, he says, her story, his story. There were only 2 people at that room. Okay, so each
Oh,
person was
there's no
giving their own
witness.
version of the story. There was no third party.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
no objective third party. There was no CCTV, okay, recording the whole incident. So it was she says, he says, and she gave an interview with Univision, and she was so dramatic. She was so like emotional. This happened to me. How dare could you do that? Blah 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 blah. All right, whatever, girl. Okay, so
but you can tell everything was like, you see, I'm like, oh my God, girl, just jump. And if you're scared, I push you. Go to the Eiffel Tower. I push you. I do you a favor. I'm honestly, I'm so tired of people that are entitled. We're living in a world
Yes,
that is so full
yes.
of entitlement that is ridiculous.
mhm.
Like, can we have more love and compassion like Jesus taught us the 2 amazing commandments in the Bible? Can we have love for each other? Look, put aside our political belief, religious belief, spiritual belief,
Yeah.
electricity belief, whatever belief you have, and understand that at the end of the day, we are human beings
Mhm.
living in the same world.
Mhm.
That we need to learn how to cohabitate.
We're all children of God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Kuno,
it's
Keme.
ridiculous. I don't know what that means. I'm the non-Tagalog speaker.
It's
Keme,
like a joke,
Keme.
kind of like
Yeah,
that.
it's like a joke, Keme.
And just kidding.
Keme. Or let's teach. Oh, what about char? Can you say
Char
char or
is also the same
charot?
thing.
Say
Charot,
charm
charing,
or charot.
char. It
Shut
means just
Charot. There you
kidding.
go. It means oh, joke.
up.
We're
It's a
joking.
joke. And the
Well,
short version of
I've
charot is
been
char.
watching gay movies from the Philippines. They're doing a great job. There's one I forgot the title. It's Feeling Hawaii, and it's a Filipinos and Hawaiians. It's super cute. So they switch between English and Tagalog. And I was dying with it because there's a tita. I love that term, tita. There's a tita say, "Hey, you're so handsome. I have a daughter. She knows how to cook. Blah blah blah. Do you have a girlfriend?" And I was dying rolling because the guy that the tita is asking, he is the gay one in the movie. I'm like, come on, girl. And I cannot wait
So
to go to the Philippines one day.
you will someday. So anyway,
Let us know.
going back to this horrible incident that took place in Cannes. By the way, of course, Raul is is in France. Okay, he's in the Provence. He okay, this is one thing I don't understand. So supposedly his money, his assets have been frozen by the Mexican authorities, okay? Because as you know, he's still a fugitive. He's running away from the Mexican authorities. Okay. But they cannot arrest him because he's supposed to be a protected witness. So that's why they cannot arrest him. So even if they send Interpol,
Protective witness
Really?
of
I don't
what?
understand that.
apparently he has um he was able to identify like a narcotics uh group or crime or a gang. In other words, he exposed them to the Mexican authorities. And because of that, as a way to thank him, rather than arresting him for his other crimes, they decided to give him a protective witness status. So,
Oh, he's
Oh,
dead.
but he
He's gonna be
cannot.
killed.
So we don't know yet. So he's been outside of Mexico since November, I think, after Miss Universe. So he's now living in France. He has his beautiful yacht by the Riviera, with his wife, with his children and whatnot. So he's been in France
oh my
for,
God.
for since November. So I would imagine that his account, his funds were not frozen anymore by the Mexican government, because there's no way you can afford to live a luxurious life in France without any money. You have to have money. So where is he getting
Where are
all
you
the
getting the
money?
money?
Well, he just need to be careful because people, I mean, Mexicans with their passport, they can't go internationally to Europe, so they
True,
can find him. I mean,
But why
true.
the
there's
government of France is keeping him for that? And there's cases
Yeah.
against him. That's the
Well, that's a
question.
good question. Remember Jordi Martin, the Spanish journalist who has been harassing and following, stalking Raul, he's there. So he was the one
Hmm.
who recorded the video
Yeah.
of Raul in his yacht having a conversation with whatever. And he also recorded a video of Fatima wearing, a gown and a crown and stuff, walking on the what do you call it? The platform, the quay by the harbor and whatnot. So yeah, but now Fatima walks on the red carpet wearing her Miss Universe sash, looking like a ghost. Okay, this is like the most horrible Miss Universe that has ever walked the
she
red carpet.
looked like the servant of a house. And this is the thing. This is the result of the karma, and it's so amazing. I wish I was a stand-up comedian and I just do jokes about
And
pageantry
then,
because Fatima would have given me so much material. I am so happy to see in the red carpet in Cannes these beautiful girls that are competing in Miss Universe, Cote d'Ivoire, Guadeloupe,
yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
had a
Thailand,
reunion, remember? Where was
the
Fatima? Why was
reunion.
she not invited
I
to the reunion?
because nobody care about her. She was so ignored that even with the sash, nobody care. You saw Pia. I think Pia was there because I saw a video. I think Pia was there. People was like,
Pia
wow.
was there.
Ashra,
Aishwarya
Ashra,
Rai was there.
that woman is not Noemi. Both of them have a deal with the vampire because Ashwarya still looking gorgeous. She is so elegant.
Right? She never
Oh,
aged.
It's just
yeah. I mean, it's all about the face. I really don't care. Like people are criticizing Aishwarya because she gained weight, but who cares? I mean,
She's aged. I
Ashwarya.
mean,
it's
But
she's
this
all
is
really
the
about the
not young
thing.
face.
anymore.
It's really all about the face, and she's still she's
Stunning.
she's a real queen. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let,
she's a
let's
real
be
queen.
let's be honest about something. People need to learn something, and you learn that in pageantry and stuff, especially in pageantry. In certain countries in Asia, slim is not sexy or is not appealing. And if you notice, when you watch Bollywood or movies from India, you can see somebody with the belly dancing like there's no tomorrow because they embrace that type of beauty. Like when you watch Miss India Universe, sorry, Miss Philippines, pageants in India, it's very rare to see a girl that have abs. They are naturally slim, but you don't see like that fit body. Like it's very rare because it's
Yeah.
part of it.
Hmm.
It's not like it's mandatory. That's not
Yeah.
part of being beautiful. You can
Mhm.
be slim and delicate. You can be slim because you dance, because you do this and that.
Mhm.
And that is the reason I admire. I mean, Ashra Rai already have a daughter. Her years
She
of
married she married a jerk though. I think she's divorced. I think they're divorced. She made she
no, they're
her
still
her her
together.
ex-husband, who is the son of a mega big famous Indian star, movie star.
They're still
Um,
together.
I think, are they still together? But I heard that he cheated on her and that they were about to divorce. But I guess they everything got resolved and they got reunited. I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot his name. He's an actor, but his father and his mom are famous actors in India.
Mhm.
Um, you know, but going back to Ashra Rai, a lot of these frogs will wish to have accomplished what Ashra Rai still accomplishing today's day. You can see that woman in a dress in the red carpet, and she looked like billions of dollars
Yeah,
for
I
somebody of her
expensive.
age and her body. And for me, it's
Yeah.
not an insult, but for other critics that they
Mhm.
think that, oh, she needs to be slim. She look up, when she's modeling in L'Oreal Paris. Hello, you know, people need to realize that when you get older, your body change. A woman's body is gonna change. Not
Yeah.
everybody's
Especially
Victoria's
after
Secret.
after you give birth, of course, the whole
Yes.
body changes. You can't help that.
Exactly.
You know.
There's something called genes. There's something called that. You cannot be like, oh my God. It's like when they criticize a beauty queen to gain weight throughout her year. They travel. It's very, very, very difficult for a pageant queen that have genes
Yeah.
that will prompt you to gain weight. Not everybody is European kind of lean. Not everybody is if you have a fast metabolism and through your family, nobody have that problems, you're lucky. But when you're coming
Uh-huh.
from the Caribbean, some places in Asia that we love to eat, or that runs in your genes, it's hard.
Yeah.
But
Of
then you see them
course.
after they get, but when you get past the crowns and that body is thickening, looks to like a Rivera. That body, that woman can compete in Miss Universe again, and
Again,
bam,
yeah,
Dayanara Torres'
exactly.
body sickening. You know, you see some of these girls, the only hateful cow that haven't recovered at all is Alicia Machado, but that's her karma for being a biatch. No, sorry, that is too much. Sorry, I say
Oh
biatch. She
my
deserved the
God.
C word. You puff the bear. It's your fault.
Now he's
Quiet versus says,
growling.
okay, Raul looks creepy. Yeah, he does. Raul definitely
Oh
looks.
Yeah.
God, yes.
He's like a dirty old man. And then Fatima looks like a possessed vintage doll. Oh my God, that is so mean.
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
She
Annabelle.
should be she would be conjuring the Latin
Oh, I
edition.
know.
Walking
That was
backwards.
that was a scary movie. Oh my, The Conjuring. Part two, part three, part four. Oh my God, it was getting scarier. But Annabelle, definitely. Annabelle is
Oh my
scares
God.
the hell out of me, especially when her
Yeah.
head turns like 360 degrees. Oh my God, scary. And
And the
those
thing is that those are
eyes.
based on true stories.
Oh
That is
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
the
possessed.
theme is true story. But again, so
Those dolls
I'm
are
not
possessed.
sad about all the stuff that is happening to the Miss Universe organization. I hope I will believe in Miss Universe as an international organization when they do a full clean out and
Not gonna
have
happen because
and have new people.
Raul refuses to sell. Okay, so I don't know
Yeah,
if you
that's the
guys,
thing.
the Miss Universe organization, released a new statement today. Okay, and it says official notice authorized financial
Yeah.
operations.
From the bank.
Isn't that weird though? How many pageant organizations, or actually, the question should be, why in the hell would you publish in public
Hmm.
your bank account number? Granted, it only shows the last four digits of the account, but it starts with number five,
And
followed by XXXXX, followed by 1798. How in the world could you possibly not know that anybody who's tech savvy can hack or can come up with any of those combination of those numbers and actually hack your bank account?
that's
How
good so that
stupid,
the
how
money
stupid
will
is Miss Universe
hold.
be? How stupid could you possibly
This,
be?
because they're not
Can
thinking.
somebody
And you
explain
know
to
what?
me?
This is affecting Miss Universe is going down the hill. And don't ask me about studying about Miss USA. In my
Oh, we
life,
can talk about that because I have some updates too about Miss USA.
oh, they just post something about related with Miss Texas organization
Yeah, that's going
just
on. We
right
can talk
now.
about that. Yep.
But I'm gonna say something because I said something about casting calls and people say, "Oh, that's a good way." I'm sorry. in United States, for people outside United States is not a pageant country. The only two pageants that always had one delegate per state because they celebrate a state pageant is Miss America and Miss USA. With everything of what happened last year was the first time since the beginning of time that I remember, that Miss USA was allowing people to literally go at large. In United States, the outside Miss America and Miss USA until last year, any other pageant in United States either have a state pageant, and the ones that doesn't have a state pageant, girls can go at large. So when I'm seeing this situation, it's like how low this organization is going to get. That's a big red flag because we already have enough problems last year in certain state competitions, including North Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, we're going to do a casting call. This is not Victoria's Secret.
No, it's not. Well, that's the problem because, as you know, the alleged owner and president of Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, Tom Brodeur, is facing a lot of lawsuits. Okay. So that includes the state director of Miss Texas USA, Will Henderson. Today, actually, he filed a temporary restraining order against Tom Brodeur.
Yeah.
The problem is Tom wants to conduct a Miss USA 2026 in Miami in August. But given that 16 states decided not to sign the contract with him this year, it's a huge red flag. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does Tom do? Rather than actually offering the franchises for these 16 states to new directors, he decided for an open casting call. Okay. He charges $300 per girl to apply for state call. That means, oh, by the way, there's no limit as to how many girls can apply. So if there are like 1,000 girls applying for one state, they 1,000 times $300. Okay.
And there's 1,000 Miss Texas, kind of like that.
Exactly. And there's no guarantee that you're going to win the casting call for that particular state. That's one thing. The second thing is that there's no residency requirement. You could be living in Guam. You could be living in the U.S. community of Germany and still apply a spot for any of the 16 states. You could be a resident of the United States Virgin Islands and win to represent New Hampshire, even though you don't have any connections with New Hampshire. Okay? You could be a girl living in the boondocks of Manitoba or Alberta, okay, and apply for a spot to represent Washington State.
Any state you want.
Or Texas, even the bigger the better, okay? So that's number two. And number three, a casting call cheapens the whole idea of Miss USA because Miss USA in the last 65, 70 years have always had a state pageant. A girl, especially Miss Texas. I cannot imagine a Miss Texas representing Texas based on an open call and not actually competing in a state pageant. There's no competition anymore. It's all about money. Okay, you're doing it like the easy and the wrong way. Okay.
The bad part about this is like these people doesn't this is the thing about the red flags. In United States, there's key state pageants that they're all about pageantry. One of them is Texas. Another one is when Paula Miles have the states, like North Carolina is a pageant state, South Carolina is a pageant state, Georgia, Alabama. But there's some key strong states that produce money. Number two, you are doing a casting call to choose this, but he is not looking at the bigger picture. when you go out there in United States to do a competition or whatever, guess which pageant they will go first? Miss America preliminary competitions, because the girls can enroll with $100, do the volunteering, compete, get their awards, and go to state from state to Miss America stage.
Mhm.
They're getting something. And that is the reason Miss America continues, even though they have a with Gretchen, they have a bad moment, but they're recovering. Like right now, I've seen amazing candidates competing in Miss America system, leaving the USA system because of what is going on.
Mhm.
And I can go on and on about the problems that we had last year with the director of South Carolina that nobody knows. The winner just was from LA jumping. Like you say, you can have no residency and ended up winning. And for me, that is not fair. And in the rules, they said you need to be leaving a certain amount of time. Of course, they change the rules. I don't care if you're born in Oregon, but if you live at least 1 year in Vermont, then okay, you have residency. But then what we saw last year is as long as you jump and you live in or whatever, like North Carolina competed in other states. They came, I think, from I think they came from Florida.
Mhm.
And the South Carolina girl wasn't even from here. She came from California.
Right. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it is very again, this Miss USA is not a pageant where you can go at large. It's not like any other USA pageant. I'm
Mhm.
not diminishing them. It's just is the truth. USA is not a pageant country, and the only two established pageants is Miss America and, as of last year, Miss USA, like I mentioned before. So, with that being said, it's more than red flags. You know, like it, I, it's gonna be bad because it's just it's an insult for the pageant industry in USA, and that is the reason why nobody wants to compete. Nobody wants to believe in pageants anymore,
Mhm.
because right now Miss America goes down the hill unless you live in certain key areas.
Well,
uh
Miss America though is as you know, Miss America has had a new director in the last 2 years, an amazing woman. Her name is Robin
they've been
Fleming.
doing
And then
amazing.
the new headquarters is going to be in West Palm Beach in Florida, from Atlantic City to West Palm Beach. So Robin Fleming is really doing a great job as
Wow.
the
Oh yeah.
the new owner of Miss America. So yeah, whereas when you compare with Miss USA, again, everything comes from the top because Miss USA is owned by the Miss Universe organization. Okay, Raul does not want to sell. So even if Raul wants to sell, he will probably only sell 51%. So who can
Yeah,
still
yeah. He
maintain
still has the
much of the
power.
control of the company, of the organization. But until Raul disappears, nothing's going to change. Now, as far as possible new ownership of Miss Universe, Chafe Singson, the Filipino millionaire,
Hmm.
he invited several Filipino vloggers for dinner. And from what I heard, Andy, he actually paid each vlogger like 3,000 pesos or something. Just
30,000 pesos.
30,000 pesos. How much would that be in
Almost
dollars?
$800.
30,000 divided by $60. 60 pesos. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, so he paid
Between 7
30,000
and 8.
pesos to each Filipino vlogger to attend the dinner just so
Yeah.
they could interview him. So Luis was there, Luis Porteles was there, Tristan Francisco,
Talavinos there.
Tita Lavinia was there. So they all asked the same questions like, are you thinking of taking over or purchasing Miss Universe?
Mm.
And he didn't really give a specific answer. He was just like
No.
rambling, you know? And
He said that there's a lot of things to do within the organization before
mhm,
you can attempt to buy it or something because the owner is not giving up
mhm,
the ownership, which is Raul and Kunan.
right.
And for that matter, and at the same time, there's a lot of issues like the investors never got their money back,
The
and everything
creditors,
that
yeah.
issued to them, like the certificate of something, whatever money is that is, it's all
Mhm.
bounced, kind of like that. So they're trying to fix that up first, which is Still, no clear, allegedly, no clear something on those things.
Yeah.
And there's also an issue in Thailand
Hmm.
with regards to, like, because that is a public something, right? So there's a lot of things going on. That's what Manong Chavit
Yeah.
said. We call him Wilfredo Manong Chavit.
Well, isn't it?
Barunchage?
He's just as bad as Raul in a way, right?
Yes, allegedly, she's pretty much the same as with Joel Rocha because he's like a big political person back in the Philippines. He was governor of
Uh-huh.
Ilocos Sur, which is she got involved with the illegal gambling in the
Hmm.
community that time. So, but not anymore now. But still, she has a lot of issues going on, like cases here and there from the back. It's pretty much similar to Raul Rochas, allegedly.
Well,
So that's the only
so they ask him, because as you know, Sean McLean, the former vice president of the Mischievous organization, was invited, had a meeting with
yes.
Chavit, right? Like
Mhm.
2 months ago.
Last year.
Last year, yeah. So they asked him, how did the meeting go? What did you guys talk about, etc. And then he said something to the effect that, well, we're really considering seriously of acquiring Machiniverse.
Once
And
everything is
then
okay.
who would work for you? And he said, well, I would want the old staff of
Mhm.
Machiniverse to return, to come back, like Paula Shugart, Esther Swan, maybe
Mhm.
Amy Emmerich, and all that stuff. And when I heard it, I said, why would you want to invite all these people back? Don't you want to start afresh? Because these people have done their work, they've done their job. Why don't you give it a chance to other people who may have fresher ideas and have, more innovative and creative ideas about Miss
Mhm.
Universe, about pageants? Let them go. Paula is tired. She's not interested. And
Not
not only
anymore.
that,
Yeah.
but Paula is already affiliated with Miss Cosmo, the
Cosmo.
rival pageant, right? So there's no
Mhm.
way that Paula Sugar will ever come back.
Well,
Maybe
I think
Esther,
Pablo
maybe
Sugar,
Esther Swan as a manager, as a traveling manager, a chaperone,
Yes.
maybe, you know.
I think Pablo Sugar need to stay home. I think Miss Cosmos already proved their dues, and now they need to.
I agree.
It's already been two editions. Let's say correct this, two editions. So with that being said, it's better to okay. You already know what to do. Now bring new blood because we cannot be using the same people that have certain connection or admiration to
Hmm.
certain country girls from certain countries because this is not Miss Universe. Miss Cosmos is different from Miss Universe. I think Miss Universe need to have a business mind that in order to go back on the top, they need to start looking for a girl that rocks the runway like a model and
Hmm.
can
Mhm.
be commercial, so can do commercial modeling, can be involved in anything that in entertainment. That was what was done in on the days of glory for Miss Universe. You
Hmm.
will see Miss Universe not only Latin America but their own countries being in movies, commercial, things like that. Now it's not the case, and that is the reason why. You
Right.
know, and that is the reason because they don't want to advance. That you see people like Nawat creating pageants and showing them how a show needs to be conducted or created. And
Presented.
now what is a showman. He knows how to do it. You need to have
Hmm.
somebody that knows about business. You need to have somebody that have creative ideas and create a good show because that is what is going to be appealing to these generations that they have short spam at short attention spam, that they just want something that is appealing to something in particular, and that's it. Every pageant have their mantra, their objective, but Miss Universe need to be choose a girl that have an amazing body that promotes healthiness,
Who's not
that
who's not a bitch.
that is not a bitch like Alicia Machado, and Fatima Fraud Universe, those two.
Patimada.
The Fraud Universe, that, whatever. So somebody that they know that whoever wins, they will be able to be put in commercials here, there, because people think that high fashion give you money. Commercial modeling give you a lot of money, and that's why Miss Universe needs to be commercial franchise in order to revamp again the image and bring the things that they need. Not
Right.
just doing the same thing, they just need to revamp.
Fascinating.
Ha.
So, anyway, so that's the latest update scoops that we have about Miss Universe and what's going on also with Miss USA, etc. So a lot of legal stuff, going on and
Yeah.
whatnot. So it all depends on whether or not, Will Henderson of Miss Texas USA, wins or loses his appeal to put a restraining order against Tom from producing Miss USA this year. And if it doesn't do well, I think in the local court, in the lower court, he will probably take it up with a federal court. So the fight continues. So for now, that's the situation. They may or may not have a Miss USA 2026 finals in August. Okay, we'll see.
We'll see how it
Uh,
goes.
okay, I think we're ready to move on to Miss Grand International All Stars
Oh
2026.
Yes,
yeah.
let's
Oh,
do. I love this.
As you know, the girls
ready.
started to arrive in Thailand on May 16th, I believe. May
Yeah.
16th. And so they arrived May 16th, 17th. They had registration, they had a photo shooting and whatnot. Everything was normal, etc. And then the following day, I think they had their first official activity, which is called the Taste of Thai, which is a cooking class, basically. Okay. So I don't know if you
A
guys
blue elephant.
some of the videos. I thought it was very fun. They actually
I
went to that famous restaurant in
Blue elephant.
Bangkok. What was
mhm.
that?
Blue elephant.
Blue
Blue
elephant.
Elephant. So that's the name of the restaurant in Bangkok. So apparently, from what I heard, where uh if you're a vlogger and you're covering this contest, you're required to pay
Yeah.
to attend these events. Like
Hmm.
I think some of the vloggers in Bangkok were able to go to the restaurant because they had money. They could afford to pay. But if you
Not
don't have
all
enough,
of
enough
them.
money, you cannot. You couldn't. So you
Yeah.
just have to stay at the hotel where the girls
Outside by
are
the door of
staying.
the entrance and
Yeah, just
take a video.
exactly. So what they decided was that rather than going to the restaurant, they decided to just take footage, videos, and photos of the girls, posing and voguing, outside. So it was the same incident, the same thing too with the cruise, with the river cruise.
Hmm.
Okay, so you had
That's
if
2,500.
you could afford how much?
2,500 Thai baht. That the river cruise dinner, you have to pay
Mhm.
So how much
2,500
would
Thai
that be in
baht.
dollars? 35?
Mm.
35. I
I
would
don't know.
I would probably say like maybe $150 or something. I'm
But you
just
know
guessing.
what? I am glad that they're doing that because we see so many so-called influencers that say, "Oh, I'm an influencer here, there, over there." I think that's one of the things that you need to bring the prestigious back. Just because you call yourself influencer doesn't mean that you're going to have access to anything and everything.
Yeah.
And
True.
some of these so-called influencers, they just they're doing nothing for the brand, and doing that move is going to create oh, you can, if you're such an influencer, then that means that you have access to the money, so there will not be a problem for you to pay to be there. So now you have a problem to be there. So something is wrong with your so-called influencer followers, and how many of them are real and how many of them are fake.
We know that. We know, for instance, like what's her face? Miss Universe India 2015, Urvashi Rautela. has a huge following. She has like 6 to 8 million followers on Instagram alone.
Wow.
She never misses Cannes Festival every year. She always goes there. So we don't know if she's actually invited or she paid her way to go to Cannes. But there isn't a year that goes by where you don't see Urvashi posing by the famous staircase inside the Carlton Hotel and also walking the red carpet wearing a Michael Cinco gown or one of those lavish couture gowns that she paid for. Okay. But see,
Wow.
we as pageant fans, we know who she is. As an Indian Bollywood fan, we would know who
You
she
know
is.
who she
But
is.
yeah, but anyone
Hmm.
else outside those two areas, they wouldn't know who she is. She's just another pretty girl walking on the red carpet, and there's many of them. Now, when you compare her, let's say with Fatima, okay, or with Isabella Menin, Miss Grand
No,
International 2022 from Brazil,
gorgeous.
she looked gorgeous wearing the
Never changed.
beautiful green outfit, looking like a real queen, a movie star. Okay, so there's no comparison between Isabella, Fatima, or the other mediocre social media influencers, who pay their way. So yeah. Um, anyway, so going back to Bangkok to the MGI All Stars. So they had a taste of Thai cooking class, a dress of Thai, and then they had a May 20th, they had to welcome all the stars and sashing
Hmm.
ceremony, which I thought they did a great job when they
That
started
was
showing the
so
girls wearing
great.
their fashionable outfits, different styles. You could tell, oh, okay, so this is her style. Oh, okay, I like that. Or I don't like that. Oh, okay, this one I liked. Okay. And what makes this the first edition very interesting is because again, there's no age. Well, what is the age requirement? Is it like 40 or something? Is it 40?
46 or 48?
Kind of like
Whatever.
that because there's one
45.
candidate that's 39 years old, which is the Miss
Yeah,
Canada.
I
Yeah.
think the
Miss
cutoff is
Canada's
either 40 or
39. She's
45. Yeah.
Miss Canada's 39. So anyway, so there's an age limit, but you can be married, you can be divorced, you can have children,
Hmm.
and you of course you can be a trans woman. And I think there are like at least seven trans women
They are
competing
Yeah.
not
this
only
year
trans women,
Hmm.
they're former winners of Miss
of
International
Miss
Queen,
International
yeah.
Queen.
Queen. That's right. I
The
saw that. Let me see. I actually made a list. Let me
Me
see.
too. Hold up. I'm
Me
looking
too.
on my list. Okay, let's see. Let's start with how many we have from NGI. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven girls from NGI, eight, nine girls from NGI. Then
What?
we have seven girls from Miss Grand International family,
Right,
seven
right,
to
right.
nine,
Yeah.
and then where are you? Where are you, Miss International?
So okay, so
There you are.
China,
So
Mika,
one, two,
Mika from
three,
China,
four, five,
Actually, there's two
six,
from China.
two from
six
China.
queens. Six queens from International Queen.
I,
Is Singapore,
yeah.
Vietnam, China, Laos,
Lao,
Philippines, and
Venezuela,
Philippines too,
Venezuela.
Vietnam.
and Venezuela and Vietnam.
Did you say China?
Yeah, there's two
Yeah,
in China actually.
Mika.
Mika and the other
Yeah.
one, I'm not
She
sure.
she was top 11 of Miss International Queen
Mm.
2023.
so I missed one. It's two from China, then I missed one because in my list
No,
I
the
have
other
only.
one is a biological woman. We're talking about the trans woman,
Okay. Okay, so
Mika.
trans woman is only Mika. And I like Mika, she
Yeah.
was top 11. But you know what? I love the girl. I mean,
You love Mika?
you know my opinion about trans women competing, but in this particular case, because it's an all-star, everybody's included. And I'm sorry, but
But see, here's the
Vietnam,
thing. Yeah.
Vietnam, that went Miss International Queen 2018. I love her.
Well,
Yeah.
she was also in Miss Universe last year.
Miss Universe last year.
Yeah.
And she
And
was one of my.
she definitely transformed her look. She changed her look. And she
Oh
looks
And she knows
yeah.
how to speak English this time.
yeah, she looks much more
Yeah.
edgy
Yeah.
this
Hmm.
time. And she loves to she constantly changes her wig color, her style.
Mm.
When they went to the river, the boat thingy, she was wearing red wig and a red dress and whatnot, and she just really stood out. So she knows what she's doing. And then Venezuela, Isabela Santiago, she's 35. She won Miss International Queen 2014. Um, I don't know. I have like mixed opinions about her. I mean, wasn't
About
she the
whom?
one? Wasn't she the one who caused controversy when she and two other Venezuelan girls did a video on social media, not criticizing, but they were like sort of like
Saying something about
yeah, they
not
were like
exaggerating.
you know
Yeah,
putting on
I think
shade against the
yeah,
Filipino
Filipinos. Yeah,
girls and whatnot
Filipino
because the
candidates.
yeah because the Philip because what did she say? Oh, she said how come there are five Filipino girls competing, but
They don't get
I don't see
together.
all
Yeah,
five of them being together. Like is that really a requirement? You know, I mean, it's a competition.
It's a
Just because
competition. You need
you
to
guys
be.
come from the same country, it doesn't mean you have to be huddling each other all the time. You need to spread out, get to know other countries, other girls and whatnot. You know, I mean,
and the Xenia Fuchsia is always together, like making
yeah,
fun and do jokes in the TikTok.
exactly. So I thought
Exactly.
I was like very odd. So anyway, so that's what she said. And then you have Miranda eyeing money 29. I don't find it very attractive. I think she still has mannish features.
It's always like the eyes is like
Yeah.
open.
And she looks and her nose, I don't know, she has like a big nose, and then she walks like a man. And her
I don't
legs,
know, but
her thighs were massive, like very muscular. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I
very
think
manly.
yeah, she looks like a caricature to me. And
I
then you
think the
have
only sorry, the only one
are
because
we
I was
bad or
looking and
what?
say, no, we're honest.
It's like the
And
eyes,
then
And
like
this is my opinion. But Isabela Santiago from Venezuela, she needs some voice coaching. All the other girls are like,
yeah, she
my
still
name is
sounds like
such
a
and
little
so. And
mannish.
she
yeah, it's
is like,
very
hi,
the
my name
voice
is such
only
and
does all.
such. And then when she goes, Isabela Santiago, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
Oh, also, did you notice her hands are
huge.
huge.
yo,
Her hands are like massive.
I almost died watching that because I'm thinking, well, it's been years. Maybe her voice is very feminine
But
now.
she's pretty though,
Isabela
looking
Yeah,
womanly.
she won
Yeah.
like what, 12 years ago. You would think that she would look more feminine by
I
now.
don't, I
Maybe
don't
she
like,
maybe
I
she
don't
ran
like
out
her.
she ran out of estrogen to take. So anyway, so I think okay, let's be objective. Okay, of all the seven trans women, I think those two Filipina trans women
Yeah,
look the best.
Kaylin and Fuchsia.
Yeah,
Let me
Kayleen
say, I
and
like her.
Fuchsia. Yeah,
I like Fuchsia.
And
She
Vietnam too.
have a face.
yeah.
She
Oh my God,
reminds
yeah.
me Pia. I think
Oh
let me put my notes.
yes, for
I
sure,
think I put that in my
definitely.
notes. Hold up, bear with me. Sorry.
Kayleen. Is
Okay.
it Kayleen or Keeleen? It's Kayleen.
Kaylin.
Kayleen, okay.
K
So she
Yeah.
E.
so she was top 13 in Universal Woman representing Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Okay. Which to me was like a puzzle. How in the world could you possibly represent Saudi Arabia, considering that Saudi Arabia does not approve of pageants? Okay.
Mm.
Well,
So,
and that is the moment. But
Maybe I
yeah.
lost your list.
Yeah.
Luis, Wilfredo, guess who's watching? Michelle, your sister and our
Hey
good friend.
Michelle,
Hello, Luis, my
hello,
beautiful
hello.
brother. Hello,
Hello.
Rafa, greeting. I love seeing Michelle. It's been a while since we haven't talked to you. We haven't seen you. So thank you for watching.
Hello,
Thank
Michelle.
you.
Mis sobrinas hermosas.
Vina represented Chiang Mai, Phuket, and Saraburi. Paula Andre Betancourt was from Medellin, but represented Amazonas. Well, yeah, I mean, they can represent whatever they want, you know, as long as they remain in the country that they're representing. This is
Yeah, but
Harun Diba says, this is bullshit about Miss USA not going to happen. Well, you know what? It is what it is. It may happen, it may not happen. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen because Tom Broder is an asshole. He needs to step down. He's losing. He is losing. He's going to lose this case. Layla Rose is going to win her lawsuit against him and the Miss Universe organization because Layla is the rightful owner. Okay. And when you think of all the people that Tom Broder, all the young women that he had scammed in the last few years, you know, having them
coming
pay
after him.
money for a fake magazine cover. Oh, by the way, did you guys see my latest vlog on
Oh,
fake
yeah,
magazine
yeah.
Yeah,
covers?
that was amazing. I'm gonna do
Thank
one
you.
soon.
Oh, like a fake. What magazine
Yeah,
would you like your face to be on the cover of?
it's
Forbes.
gonna be International Bear.
It, there is such,
Um,
is
uh,
there such a thing?
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
yeah, International Bear, and then I'm gonna do Mr. Gay World. I'm gonna do that
Do they still
cover.
exist?
I don't know that. Well, my cover is gonna bring them back, and I'm gonna
Oh,
put
there
that
you
I
go.
won.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if Fatima can be Miss Universe by fraud, why I cannot do it by my AI cover?
Andy, which magazine would you like to have your face on the cover of?
Oh, I would love to be in Vogue.
Really? You mean in drag?
No,
I,
not in drag. I don't look nice in drag, actually. I
Oh,
tried.
you never know.
really?
You don't know.
You never know.
All you need is a great makeup artist.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we'll hire Giovanni Laguna, the guy who
Yes.
But
And style me
don't be
better.
mean because the light will
and
stop
then we'll
me.
hire Fadil Barisha to take the photos, the photography
Yeah,
Yeah.
by Fadil
and I
Barisha.
help you with the poses.
Oh, there you
There you
go. I
go.
have photos already.
Yeah. I
Uh,
want to be on the cover of
You.
Better Homes and Gardens.
So very, very homey and domestic.
Yeah, because I like gardening and I feel like I'm a domestic goddess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
he's our Martha Stewart
Yes, yes.
in the cover of Oprah.
There you
Ah,
go. There you go. Quiet Mercy says, I almost competed in the Miss USA organization, and I'm so glad I didn't. Good girl. Don't
Good job.
compete in Miss USA
let's wait.
until Tom Broder has been expelled, until he's been, removed completely.
Exactly.
Okay. Wilfredo would slay competing at Miss Universe.
Thank you. I will do my
Yes.
best to live up to it.
So you better start taking those estrogens, honey.
Yeah, I guess I need to stop exercising and then that way I can slim down instead of bulk up.
All right. So anyway, going back to the opening ceremony, the sashing ceremony, I thought they did a great job. I loved some of the outfits. Which outfits I hated? There was some really tacky I love Armenia,
Armenia
Gigi,
with their
Oh,
hat,
yes,
with a
yes. The
hat,
tassel hat.
with the like shower hats, like
a
dangling. Okay.
former
I love
grand
her
queen.
outfits. I love ever since like Gigi arrived. Do you remember her arrival outfit at
Yeah,
the airport?
with
She
a
was also wearing a
little
hat
cut,
and the
cutouts.
high midriff, the cutoff and
Yes.
whatnot. And it kind of looked slutty, but at the same time, it was very fashionable.
Very, very elegant.
It was very, very, yeah, edgy of her. So I like her. Is she still a lesbian, do you think? Because remember
I think it's just
last
tomboyish.
time she had hots on, I think she was like falling in love with was it Vietnam or something? Or another country, I
From
forget.
last year, yeah.
With what?
From last year's MGI,
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, she was like
Vietnam.
flirting with the girls and whatnot in a way. And last time she had longer hair, but now she cut her hair and she looks like a butch, like a lipstick,
Hmm.
a lipstick lesbian with short hair. So I like Armenia. So what else did I like? I'm trying to look at the photos and whatnot. So anyway, so they started out with the fashion presentation, and then it was followed by the sashing ceremony. And I
Hmm.
think there were two girls that were missing, because usually it says there's supposed to be 58. Uh,
56.
another girl withdrew.
No.
Oh, of
Oh,
course,
there's another
we know
goal?
about Stephanie Gutierrez never really made it to the
Stephanie
final.
and
Yeah, she never made it. Okay. Anyway, so after the sashing ceremony, like 2 days ago, they had the activity is called Damnan Saduwak, which took place in
Yeah, in
Ratchaburi.
Ratchaburi.
So they started, they took them to this beautiful Buddhist temples, this beautiful, gorgeous, graceful
Mhm.
temples, and we were all wearing this beautiful Thai outfits. It's called the
Mhm.
chuntai, and they all look so elegant and whatnot. And the weather, of course, was very humid. So
Everybody.
you see someone like fanning themselves,
Fan.
drinking water, hydrating
And then
themselves.
those little fan battery operated.
Yeah. Better, yeah, and also their high heels getting stuck in the grass because they were
Yeah.
walking on grass.
Armenia.
Armenia, and then so I thought that was amazing. Now, I think the next one is there. Oh, the 24th, which is today now in Thailand,
Rehearsal.
is rehearsals, and then the following day they have the runway challenge. So I can't
Runway
wait.
challenge. That's on Monday.
I can't
Oh,
wait for the runway challenge. Okay, let's talk about the runway challenge. Who do you think is going to slay this challenge?
where are you? She says skinny, short hair. She was wearing that.
What's my list?
Where's my
I
list?
bet you the Miss International Queen contestants are going to slay.
Yeah. Those are my
Definitely.
Singapore.
The trans women, the
Singapore.
trans girls are going to slay.
Aileen.
This
Aileen was on
Kayleen.
the fashion show.
Kayleen is
Really did
amazing.
good.
Kayleen is amazing.
Katri, I think it's Katricia Zaria.
Katricia from Singapore.
She, when she was wearing the red skinny short kind of black hair, I'm like, oh, girl.
I love Yamilex though. I'm kind of like feeling of something
Did
good.
you know? Okay, let's talk about Yamilex from the Dominican Republic. You know, as you know, she was the current Miss Universe Latina. Miss Universe Latina.
See,
Did she gain weight or what?
she gained
She
weight
looked
just a little,
a little,
A
yeah.
but she is
little.
stunning.
You can see it too.
But you know what?
Did she do that on purpose, do you think?
I don't know. But when I saw her, her face remind me Madison Berrios. If she was blonde,
Yeah, yeah,
because she
yeah.
was giving me Madison. But I'm sorry, but I want a OG MGI Queen to win this. But if not an MGI Queen, Jamile has the
Yeah.
face.
Has it.
She has that face that I'm like, crown her, please. I beg you.
Mhm.
Like she had this face that is so beautiful, very Isabella, and
Meaning,
Nawa wants a beautiful queen. So I think if I would be happy if she is crowned as the non-original MGI girl.
Mm-hmm.
But be careful because the blonde Barbie girl from Czech Republic, she,
Mariana.
she's still
Mariana.
looking
Yeah.
stunning. When I
That's the
saw,
short
I'm
hair,
like,
right, Mariana?
no, she's blonde.
Oh, never
Mhm.
mind. That's different.
The Czech Republic, and then we
The
have
Czech
Dana,
Republic, yeah.
we have our ebony goddess killing it. But can somebody tell me if UK looks a little different on her face, or is the hair?
Who?
Ooh.
UK,
Oh,
Oh,
Harriet Lane?
Harriet Lane. I think
yeah,
she looks the same to me. I mean,
I
I
think
think
it's
A
the
little bit,
hair.
her
yeah,
hair
I
is
think it's the
brighter.
hair.
Her hair is like redder, flaming
much
red.
more
I
brighter
don't know.
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's straight down, which I hope she take that off because I love her hair more flowy
Like more
because I love
flowing, like
her.
thicker, yeah, bigger hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
I
is
was
gorgeous.
expecting
And she,
something on that fashion show that day, but I'm kind of like,
She lacked a little bit of
same thing.
energy. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's the same thing on what she showed in the MGI last
she
year.
did the
Okay.
same pose and the pop. That was her signature pose. That was
Yeah.
her signature move, and
No
she
difference.
did, which is wise because if somebody can, it's gonna trigger memories. It's like, oh, I remember you.
But see,
Sometimes you
you
need to
can't
be
miss
clever.
her. You can't miss her because she's the tallest contestant
She's
again.
the
Yes, yes.
tallest and she's
Yeah.
gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I know some Filipinos are gonna kill me, but
Just say it.
if I need to choose a queen from the Philippines to win, I don't want Gazini. I want Fuchsia.
Yes, yeah.
Fuchsia.
Yeah.
Gazini is the one.
I mean, yeah.
Gazini looks. I know they're gonna age. That's what I know. But if she smile, it's like, oh my God, don't smile. She needs to be serious all the time. I don't like Gazini. People were like, oh my God, she ate that wrong way. No, she didn't. She looks good from the neck down.
You know what? I'm almost tempted to say the same thing, Wilfredo, because
I'll do
I
it for you because
feel
you're Filipino. I don't want you to be killed.
I
no,
I
well,
beg to disagree.
I
I,
know.
I
I
just love
I
her during that
feel
time.
that Gazzini is trying hard. I think I think that she's really feeling the pressure now that she's in Thailand. Every day everything changes, of course, and
Mm.
people depends on on what they're saying on social media. I mean, in the beginning, maybe it's just maybe it is just her strategy. She's not as energetic as I want her to be, but who knows? During the actual competition,
But
she
she's
will.
different during 2019 Miss Universe. It's much better now because she
True,
said
that is true.
I
she
mean,
Yeah,
she
she
I
was
didn't
kind of
like her in Miss
boring. She
Universe.
was kind of
In
boring
Miss
in Miss
Universe, she was
Universe.
a boring queen, but right
Yeah,
now
and I don't even know
she
why
was
she made the
out
top
there.
20, to be honest, in Miss Universe. Really.
it's true. She's one of the few Filipino queens that I don't
And
find strong.
she was
Yeah.
the what do you call that? The wild card during that time, right?
Who?
Gazzini. Is it wild card or the vote winner of the vote?
I think she was the wild card, one of them.
Wild
I
card,
think
I
she was one
think.
of the
Yeah,
wild cards. Yeah.
yeah.
Because Paula love Filipinas, so
Uh-huh.
uh Cassini can start next to Miss Universe Latina. Yeah, I know she can stand beside her. Miss Universe Latina can eat her alive. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, guys. This is a beauty pageant competition,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying that Gazzini is ugly. By all means, no. But we have a situation. When she smile,
You
that's
don't like
her.
her smile
She
look.
cannot smile. She cannot smile. They forgot to fix this. She cannot smile.
Hmm.
Her face and her teeth are, when she smile, she loses everything. When I think when she looked beautiful on the opening ceremony with the golden swimsuit and whatever, when she wasn't smiling, I was like, okay, you look beautiful. No crown, but no beautiful, because that is in my note. Not my favorite. Please do not smile, please. I don't find her,
Pretty.
and I know she aged, but compared to other girls that has aged too, that
Well,
are back
yeah,
competing,
yeah,
Hmm.
she doesn't look that powerful. Like, look
yeah.
again, look.
When
Uh,
you compare Gazini, let's say, with Imelda Schweihart, which
mhm.
the other a former Miss Philippines Earth, another controversial, woman and stuff and everything. I kind
Yeah,
of prefer
very.
Imelda. I kind of prefer her personality. I think she's much prettier. She's more attractive to me compared to
Yeah, she's
Gazini.
pretty actually.
Yeah, I think
Very.
of all the five Filipinas, I think the least attractive is Alexia Nunes, the Brazilian woman
Hmm.
who thinks she's Filipina. She decided to represent the Philippines. She's the least
She married a
attractive.
Filipino.
Yeah. So honestly, for me, of the Filipina girls, to me, my favorite is actually Fuchsia.
Me too.
Yes, me
And
too.
I for the I think for the Philippines, let me look my list first before I say that.
Yeah, from
From
the
the
Phil.
Philippines, the only person that I have as a front runner versus Gazzini over Gazzini is Fuchsia. And I know I read already a comment that said, "Oh, you're just judging because of videos." This is not about judging because of videos.
It's more than
It's
videos.
more than that.
Yeah.
In Miss Universe, she wasn't that. I needed to look for her pageant to remember who was her.
Hmm.
She's not. I don't. Maybe in the Philippines, people remember her because pageant. But for some people, she's not memorable. You
Hmm.
don't remember her.
Yeah.
But I remember other girls that went through
I
Miss
remember, yeah,
Universe.
you remember Fuchsia, you remember Keeleen,
Hmm.
because every time, I don't know if you guys follow the YouTube channel Beauty Queen, is based in Thailand, and that's where I get my updates, where they upload all the latest events. So every time they go out, they always ask either Keeleen or Fuchsia as the host.
Mhm.
Because they have great communication skills, they speak good English.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that is why.
And
But they never invite Gazini or even Imelda to do some hosting. Okay. I mean, not,
you,
I mean, you can forget about Isabella from Venezuela. I mean, it's like I don't think the camera likes Isabella. I mean, to be honest. Guess who's watching, Noemi? Our good friend Noemi Melendez.
hello.
Noemi! Why are you not here?
She's been busy working on the production that for the crowning moment we
Or for Miss
finally
Cosmo Cuba.
showed
When is that going to happen?
the
July, isn't
last
it?
weekend of June.
Last week of June in Miami, right?
Hmm. And I want to say thank you to all the girls that
Have they
reached
picked?
out to us.
Is there already an appointee, a representative of Miss Cosmo Cuba 2026?
Wait and see.
Hmm.
It's a surprise. I know, Noemi. Yeah, they're not going to reveal it until the actual
Sandy! Oh, I'm
coronation.
sorry. Sandy, namaste, que
Oh,
se
Noemi's here.
ve.
Hi, Noemi.
Sandeep is also here.
I miss him.
Sandeep, our good friend from India, is here watching. Sandeep is going to both, I think, Miss World, right? And also, what's the other pageant that you go? Miss Grand International, which is going
Well,
to take place in India.
Sandeep said
Yeah.
that it was in India. He said that he invited me to go to Miss World in India. So we need to talk about that.
Well, he invited you, but he didn't invite me. What's up
Oh,
with that, dude? Just kidding.
Hey, I have a
Noemi's
good
here.
relationship with Sandeep.
So Noemi says Miss Cosmo Cuba is going to take place in June 28th in Miami. So we're going to find out June 28th who's going to be Cuba's representative to Miss Cosmo 2026. All right, moving on. Okay, so let's talk about the Colombian girls. So how many Colombian girls are there? They're like four, right? I think.
Yeah. Uh,
Is it
oh
4?
my God. Let me
Where are
see.
they? So you have I mean to me the best obviously is Vanessa.
Vanessa, Pulgarin.
Vanessa Pulgarin, as you know, she made the top 12 in Miss Universe last year. She's stunning.
I
Uh
have two.
she
I
always
have
stands
Only
out
two.
everywhere she
2 for
goes.
Colombia.
There's only
Uh,
On my
two.
list, on my list.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no.
If you
From
have
my
more,
favorites, I only have two.
me
From
Oh, the
my
too.
other one is
favorites.
Priscila Londoño, who was fifth
Yeah,
runner-up
Cecilia
in Miss
Londoño.
Grand International. They're both strong, but I prefer Vanessa, really.
Me too.
My
Yeah.
only problem with Vanessa is her Turkish,
Her what?
her booty.
Her oh,
Why?
why? Is it too big? Is it
Remember that
fake?
they said
Oh yeah,
remember that they
yeah,
said
yeah,
that
yeah.
is fake.
The
Ah,
So that
silicone
yeah,
implant.
and that is
failed.
another that is the problem because she's a beautiful face. But I like her. Patricia Londono from Grand, she looks beautiful.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like you, that's how I'm talking. Like you know how to age and remember. And I love those are my two from Colombia. Those are my front runners.
Okay. All right. So Vanessa Pulgarin and Priscila Londoño, two great, amazing, outstanding Colombian
Hmm.
beauties.
Hmm.
Okay, let's talk about the Dominicans.
The
Oh
4.
yeah, but
The
Who
4
do
another
you
Dominican
think
part.
is the
Oh,
Republic.
best? Maybe
Oh,
Nicole. I kind of like
Yamilex.
I kind of like Nicole Puello.
no,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
all
like her.
you don't like her. What about the black girl? What's her
I
name?
like Danielka Herman with the curly hair.
Right.
Oh,
She's
yes, yes,
tall.
yeah.
She's
I
tall.
love
It's
her.
tall. It's
And
skinny.
of course
Uh,
Jamilet. But
Yeah,
outside Jamilet, if it's
she
not
looks like a
Jamilet,
model.
no, she competed, I think, in Top Model of the World.
No
Let me see.
wonder. Yeah, no
Let me
wonder she.
see. Something like that.
Yeah,
Sherlock Holmes. Bear with me. I will get all the facts in a moment.
I'm looking.
She
I'm just relying.
competed
I'm
in
just
Miss
Danica
Tourism
Herman. Yeah,
Global.
Miss
Oh,
Tourism Global City 2019 and Miss Tourism of the Globe 2019 and
and
top
top six
six
in Top Model
top
of the
model of the
World
world.
2023.
Yeah,
But she is gorgeous. Like she
she's
and
30.
Jamilet are the
She doesn't
only.
look 30. She looks younger.
Well, you know,
Oh,
Caribbeans, we know how to do.
Danilka Herman. Danilka Herman is her
I
name.
oh,
love
the
her.
Dominican Republic, yeah.
Somebody's calling me shady. I know that the reason I have my spot in this table. I'm the one.
Wilfredo is shady,
Yeah.
the boss.
You guys should
I,
know by now that this group chat is all about being shady, okay?
exactly. I am the. Oh my God! I am the Janice Dickinson of the panel.
The what?
Janice Dick, Janice
Guys,
Dickinson, the first
Oh,
supermodel of the
Janice
yes,
world.
yeah.
Dickinson.
I met her.
I thought you said Johnny Dickhead.
Oh, what
Well,
I
let's
heard is
see.
that Yannick.
The
There
head
is
that looks like a
a.
dick. That was shady. Shady. Just kidding.
She's the
Just
shady
kidding.
one here.
We have
And
lots
she
of
said already
laugh.
that don't kill me, Filipinos.
All right. So, what about how many Canadians are there? I think there are two Canadians, right?
Two. Yeah.
Alexandra Zanella, she's like 27. She won Miss Global Asian 2026. Like, we
Hmm.
don't care. Who cares?
Then
And
the
then you have
doctor,
a doctor, Angel
I
Angela.
like her.
Batal. She's 39 from
Angel.
Hmm.
Toronto.
But she
She
doesn't look
has
39 though.
she looks much younger.
Younger, yes.
She looks much younger.
Admire her.
She was Miss Galaxy International 2016 contestant. She competed in
Mhm.
Miss Global 2019. She
Yeah.
won Dr. World
Yeah, the Doctor
Best
World.
2021
pageant in my life, or Miss
and
Cappadocia.
Miss
Give me those
Cappadocia
pageants.
International, whatever that means. Cappadocia is somewhere in Turkey, I think. So yeah, so those are her pageant background.
Journey.
Okay. I think
She's
she's
my
gonna
favorite.
make the cut.
I
They're gonna,
hope so. She's
yeah.
beautiful. She's stunning. And again, this is a beauty pageant, and her
Are they gonna
face
have like a top
is
18? Do you know? Top
well,
18, right?
it's top 18 and
Top
then
18.
cut down. Yeah.
Yeah, is that a format top 18
Um,
and then top five and then
I
runners
think it's
up,
three
whatnot?
cuts. I think it's three cuts.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's 18, 10, something like that. But
Somebody
I
saying
lie into.
shame. Who said the Canadians are Filipinos? Really? Angel Batal? I think she's
I
Indian.
thought she was India or Nepal or
Yeah.
Sri Lanka.
Alexandra, is she Filipino? Alexandra Sanela?
I didn't pay attention to her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
I mean,
if
To her.
she looks
she has
Asian. I
Sorry.
mean,
blood.
she could be Filipino because her name sounds Spanish to me. So she could be
Mhm.
Filipino. Yeah.
Or either native Canadian,
Or it
Native
could
American
be. Yeah,
Indian.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
So
And
for
then let me
Canada,
see.
Angel.
Angel, yeah. What other countries have more than Ghana. Let's talk about Ghana. You have Faith Porter, third runner
Faith
up.
Porter, that face.
Okay, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Since Faith Porter is currently a third runner-up in Miss Grand International 2025, if she wins All Stars edition, is she going to lose her third runner-up position as Miss Grand, and then they're gonna have to change the order again,
I guess
elevate?
that will
Yeah.
happen.
Are they gonna have?
I
Is that
guess
gonna
that will
happen? You
happen.
think?
And I
Okay,
would not be mad. I mean, because she's one of the OGs for MGI,
for sure.
and I think and Ghana did beautifully in the competition. I
Mhm.
think that's my Ebony Queen. She's like, it's
Unfortunately,
just,
there's no talent. Did you know that? There's no talent competition
well, thank you,
like
Jesus.
MGI. There's no talent because if there were talent, I'm sure Faith, would sing. Did you see her karaoke performance? I was watching her
Huh.
karaoke performance. Yeah, she's definitely going to be
I
there
hope she's
in the top
she's the
18. The
I
other
hope she is
yeah,
one of
the
the
other
last one
girl,
standing.
now the other girl from Ghana is Makiba Kaya Animpong. She's 25. She was fourth
Nakiba
runner-up.
D.
She was
Yeah.
fourth runner-up in this Aura International. I think honestly, she's one of the most at least attractive contestants.
Is she the one with the gap?
Yes, like a
Yeah.
huge gap. I
She's
mean,
the one
honestly,
tall
the
one
majority
with
of
the
yeah, with the fake whatever African hairdo.
when I saw that,
Mhm.
I was like, can somebody burn that shit? Remind me the Legos. The Legos that you can exchange the hair.
It
I'm like,
reminds me.
girl, just shave the head. Just please shave it.
It
Please.
reminds me of a round antenna disc that you put
Oh,
on top of the roof to get
yes.
reception. Like what is
Yeah,
she? Ooh,
she look
Wi-Fi.
her skin look like greenish ashy. Like you don't know what is shea butter, natural shea butter from Burkina Faso, Africa. You don't have baby oil,
Yeah,
something. Because
yeah.
you compare Faith skin and beauty versus her is like Faith went to the high fashion beauty salon and this one went to the dollar store to get her products.
The Dollar Tree.
Like a like a Shimu
Dollarama.
version. Like a Shimu version.
But anyway, yeah.
Yes.
So they could have like fix the gap in her. I mean, I don't have any issue with people having like I have a gap right there,
Yeah.
but
I'm
her
missing it
gap
too,
is
but
just so what
Huge.
big, huge. Okay.
this
But
I
you
is
know
the
mean,
what?
thing. I
Ghana.
don't have a problem with the gap. I have a problem with the freaking hair. If you have a
Oh,
style and you know how to serve, then we have a good. But if your skin look ashy, like Timu ashy, and then you are wearing a wig from the Family Dollar store, you glue it up with Gorilla Glue, and then that body says nothing. Yeah, no, get out.
But you know what? I just noticed Faith, the other Miss Ghana. It seems like she started very quiet. She's not on the scene before it
Mhm.
started.
She's
I
very
mean,
low
when it
key.
started, I mean,
She's low key, yeah.
low key.
Mhm.
And as we all know, this is MGI, right? It has to be like maybe always on front out of the camera so that you
Uh-huh.
will be noticed. And yeah, I think it's for me, is she's much more prominent during MGI than this time. I hope she would get the energy
Yeah,
back.
I was hoping too that I was hoping for Faith to at least change her look a little bit because no, nothing wrong with with her short nails
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
but I would love to see her like maybe play with wigs here and there, like
yes.
Vietnam. Vietnam, changes her wigs constantly. Anything to make her look more interesting and more appealing, so to speak. Now
Her
there are
and Harriot, the same energy.
who?
Harriot, UK.
Harriet of the UK. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there are two contestants from the Czech Republic, Mariana Bekova, which we all prefer, which we all love. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and the other one is this woman named Jana, a much older
Hmm.
girl with
Jana.
short blonde hair.
Yeah,
I don't find her very attractive at all. She's forgettable and whatnot. So goodbye, Jana. But Mariana
She's
Mariana, for
vulgar.
some, there's something missing. I mean, honestly, there's something missing about Mariana because when she competed in Miss Grand like 4 years ago in 2022,
oh,
she was
okay.
at her best. I think she was at her best. But this time, she looks slightly much older, a little bit. I can see that her face is a bit thinner. Like you can see her cheekbones sticking out
Like
more.
sagging.
Yeah, a little bit sagging, and she also
I
looks a
don't
little bit
think I
tired.
think she look more skinny, but she even look, I mean, it either is the makeup or she lose more weight because she look like he even has a nose job. So I
She
don't know if
did?
they just
Who knew?
no,
I didn't know.
I don't know because again, when they do the makeup, you can chisel that nose to the T, so you never know. Uh, so but I still love her. Period.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So anyway, so Czech Republic, of course, no choice but Mariana. And then
Mhm.
we have I think that's about it. All the other ones are like individual representatives.
Yeah.
Peru, let's talk about Peru. Suhain
Oh,
Cipriani. As you know, she was the former Miss Eco International 2019. She got pregnant and she had to give up the crown. And
Yeah.
it was offered to Maureen Montaigne of the
And
Philippines,
she
but Maureen decided
accepted.
declined.
Mhm.
Declined. Thank God. Thank God
well,
she
I like
declined.
Peru. I like
Oh
I
yes,
Peru.
like Peru.
I like
Suhin.
Peru is
She's strong. She's very strong.
she's
She's
a
Yeah,
29.
strong
she's very
contender,
strong
which I
in that
like.
show.
Yeah, so we're all for Peru. Now let's talk about Thailand. There, how many Thai
Two,
girls? Three?
two.
Two. We have
Oh, three. Yeah,
Yada.
three. Sorry.
Three. We have Yada Tepanom. She's 34.
She
Top
was
20
the
Miss Grand
first.
2013.
She was the first Miss Grand Thailand.
Exactly. I forgot about that. Oh my God.
She's the OG. She's the
One
OG
of the
Miss Grand.
OGs for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have Tarina
Marina Botes.
Botes, who was Miss World South Africa, Miss World Thailand, I think.
Miss
Yeah.
World Thailand
She went to two
2023.
pageants
And then
and she didn't make it.
she didn't place it. She didn't make it at
No.
all.
None of them.
Hopefully she will place this year.
Who's the
And
other
the,
one?
and the other one
Um,
is Chakorn Korn Trakun. She's 25, top 21 in Miss Eco International 2024, two
Hmm,
years
as
ago.
that's
of right,
recent.
as of right now, again, because this is going to change when we see the preliminary, but as of right now, none of the Thai girls convince me.
Actually, you know
No.
what? I like not Tarina,
I
but
like Tarina
I
though.
like Yada. I really do. I like Yada because she has personality. She
Ah,
has
okay.
personality.
That
Yes.
the first one,
Do you remember doing the
the
sashing
first Miss Grand.
ceremony when Nawat put the sash on Yada? She was kind of like very flirtatious and she was doing these crazy poses with
Ah,
him and
yeah, yeah.
stuff. Yeah, so that was her. Yeah.
But
So I love
Tarina's
Yada.
face is kind of like it doesn't move.
Who?
What's going
Whose
on?
face?
Tarina.
Oh, Tarina
It
Bose.
doesn't move.
Yes. She had some major work done for
Yeah.
sure. Major work done.
Well, this is the thing. One of the things that I always tell people say is that when you do pictures, don't do so much Photoshop, because when you see her pictures professionally done, she looks gorgeous. And then when you see her on stage, she's like, oh, okay. I don't know. As of right now, Thailand is not in my radar as of right now. That's going to change after the
It's
preliminary competition.
also for me for Thailand too. As of
Yeah,
this,
Uh-huh. What?
that's
Okay.
that for
All right, so let's move on. Armenia, of course, we love Lilia or Gigi. She's the only girl from Armenia. Lao, there's
I have heard
two.
my
We talk about Miranda, which I don't like personally. And then the other one is Latana Munvile. She's
I like her.
32. She competed in Miss Universe 2025. Okay, so she has potential, I think. And then who
I don't remember
else?
her.
I was sad that she didn't make it because she is I love Laos this year.
Mhm.
She has so much potential. She's one of my
Let's talk about
favorites.
okay, we already talked about Isabela Santiago, one of the Venezuelan girls. Another Venezuelan is Gabriela de la Cruz.
Hmm.
She replaced Stephanie Gutierrez when Stephanie decided to withdraw.
Yeah.
Gabriela is 26. She's fourth runner-up in Miss Supranational 2019. Okay,
And
so
she can stay there
I
because
think
she
I
doesn't.
think she has a chance. She has a chance for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah. So we'll
not
see.
yet.
We'll
Give
we'll,
me
we'll
more.
see.
Come on. I mean, if you made it to the top four, top five, you need to come here with power, and then you come in here like blah,
Exactly.
and then you see
Now,
Laos and eat you alive. She didn't even place. Come on, people.
all right, let's talk about China. They're like what, five Chinese girls, I think?
6.
Six Chinese girls? Okay,
Yeah,
and they're all ugly. I'm sorry.
They're all the
Something
yeah,
about
same faces.
is their eye makeup.
yeah.
They look
Yeah.
very, very scary, with horrible eye makeup, all glittery and whatnot.
And
Like,
there's a little eye bug on
yeah,
down
like
like this.
I don't
Why do
know.
you
It's like
do that?
weird eye makeup. So, but I think at least one of them will probably make the top 18. I don't know
I
which
don't know
one,
whom
but
because
China, one of these Chinese girls will definitely place. And of course, if you want to include Hong Kong, because Hong Kong is also Chinese, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so this Hong Kong girl, but she's not making any impact to me. Her name is Yining Wang. She's 29. She won Miss Ethnic Chinese International Pageant Hong
yeah,
Kong
she's
2025.
very,
So that's her. So that
she's very ethnic.
major pageant. So that's her claim to fame. Okay.
Yeah, she's very ethnic. Leave it there.
I
Oh,
haven't heard
let's
that.
talk about Myanmar. Her name is Tat San Anderson. She's pretty. She was
Sanya.
Miss Universe Myanmar 2024. She's one of those half
Well,
breeds. I think her father's white. So, but she looks
is that
gorgeous. She's
Tefson
28.
Anderson?
Yes, Tat San
I
Anderson.
have her one of my favorites. I like her.
I like her.
For
Okay,
Asian, yes. Yeah.
can we talk about Indonesia? The first time I saw Indonesia, I said to myself, what is Alma Cooper, Miss USA 2024, doing competing in Miss Grand All
I
Stars?
don't
She
remember
looked
her
she looked like
actually.
Alma
Yeah.
Cooper.
I mean,
I mean, dark skin, round face, big eyes. That looks like Alma Cooper. I was like stunned. But when I realized, oh my God, it's Indonesia. Really? Okay.
There's one of the Chinese girls that look like I said, oh look, Kunan is competing.
I know this.
Watching, I'm like, no.
That's not Conan for Pete's sake.
Well, you never know. She needs to get.
And then let's talk about the only girl representing India. Sanjana Sekarmantri. She's 23,
oh
very
yeah,
young.
plus size.
And she's a plus size girl. Her claim to fame, she competed in the new pageant last year based in Thailand called Miss Wellness World. All right. My main question is there's so many gorgeous Indian girls out there. Why was she picked to begin with? And why is there only one Indian girl competing this year?
Okay,
Why?
can I answer that question?
Please, please, lovely bear.
Thank you. So, Number one, nobody from India is gonna send the best of the best right now to compete after what happened with Rachel Gupta. Number two, the girl from India is beautiful. Somebody killed that swimsuit that killed her body. Number three, she competed in this new pageant called Miss Wellness, and God forbid why. But she's beautiful. She's not ugly. She have a beautiful
No, she has a
face.
beautiful face.
She
And she has a
Mhm.
great
wasn't she wasn't dressed according to her body. Let's be honest.
Mhm.
Again,
Styling.
we already talked about when it comes to body and beauty in certain countries in Asia. But this is the thing: if you're gonna go there, have a good styling. Use a swimsuit that is one piece that give you a flair. I mean, be Ashley Graham. Take key points from Ashley Graham, top model. That she's a full figure model in US here in USA. Um, I don't know. She's another girl that thinks that she's competing for Miss Teen Grand International, and she's like, "Hi, like, yeah, no."
Who's this? Costa Rica?
Well, Costa Rica too, but I'm
She's
talking
also,
about
yeah, she's
India.
also competing team.
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah.
I feel like she's going to Miss Teen Wellness or Miss Teen Grand, or I don't know. She's cute, but I mean, again, this is a beauty pageant.
Yeah,
Right.
but I love her confidence though.
You
Oh,
do?
that's
Okay.
not called. That is not called confidence.
A faux confidence.
That is not confidence.
Ah.
That is
All right, but I really,
that
but you know what? I think
that.
I have a feeling that India is going to place.
Please consider what you just said. That's it.
Yeah, only because I think everybody loves her personality. She has a great personality. She's always very smart. She's always very congenial.
Yeah.
I mean, we can say whatever we want about her physique, about her body, but again, it boils down to the kind of personality and that you project to people. I mean, she's
That
very,
one
very
is not gonna
approachable.
crown her. You know that she's not going. He's not. He. She. Jesus. He
She
is not gonna crown somebody
No, of
like
course not.
her.
She's not gonna win, if that's for sure. She's not gonna win. But what I'm saying is that she will probably place. That's what I'm saying. Because to
Yeah.
make to make to make it
First.
more to make it more interesting, because if you all have the same body types on stage, it's boring. So MGI
No.
MGI is supposed to be all about what? Diversity in body, diversity in hair, in makeup, in skin tone, all that stuff. Yeah.
If that would be the case, we have been seeing already a Miss Grand Thailand, full figure, and that is not
See,
happening.
did you notice too that the what? Ever since the pageant started, he didn't even mention the four or five B's. Did you
No.
notice that? There's no mention about beauty, body, brains,
Mhm.
business, and
I guess
behavior.
because he wants to. He
Maybe behavior, but all the other ones, no, not important.
Well, I think it's because like with the speech that that he gave, I think that he just wanted to be like, it's like, even though for me All Star has a completely different definition of what he think All Star means, but he just want to have a opportunity for any girl that is being in a pageant that still have a dream to come and compete, give him his money, be a clapper if you want to be a clapper. I mean, yeah.
Remember, each girl had to pay $5,000 in entry fee. That's a lot of money.
Exactly.
$5,000
Exactly.
is a lot of money.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a big
So you
money.
wonder, so you wonder, oh, okay, so they're like six Chinese girls. Wow, they must come up from a real a wealthy background, wealthy family,
Mhm.
you know. And of course, the Filipino contestants, of course, they always have great support, great fan base, sponsors, the Colombians is the same, the Venezuelans is the same. Okay, one girl that I really like is the only representative from Mongolia. I love Mongolia.
Uh,
Her,
Isaiah,
she speaks
Isaiah,
Yeah, she sounds like
which
American. She's
I
her
have her.
English is very, very good. And Azaya Tsigot Ochiu, she's 30. She was a contestant in Miss International 2015. She won Miss Asia 2018, and she competed in Miss Earth 2019. So she has a strong background
Oh,
experience. So I love
well-rounded,
her.
This
right? Yeah.
Watch
this
out for
girl
her.
I love.
Mongolia. Mongolia is in the
Proper.
house. She's gonna be a dark horse. I
It
bet.
could be.
Mongolia is gorgeous, and God bless America. She is gorgeous.
Oh, we missed the other Dominican girl, Chabeli Peña, who competed
Yeah,
in
that one.
yeah.
She made me sleep. Bye. Thank you for coming. Not relevant.
Oh my God.
She's there to just to grab the luggages
Yeah.
for Danielka, Miss Universe Latina. She's like
Now,
the
two
maid.
girls that look like twins. Kosovo and Albania. I saw when they were sitting side by side at a Thai restaurant. They look, I thought they were like twin sisters. They look exactly the same. Same hairstyle, same facial structure, same full silicone implanted lips and whatnot. So I thought, okay, well, they're basically Albania and Kosovo are like sister countries anyway, so they're very close to each
I
other.
like both of them, as a matter
Me
of
too.
fact.
I like
I
I like
like
both
both
of
of them.
them.
They're
I really
beautiful.
do. Yeah. And then what do we think of the only girl from Mexico? Francia Cortez. She's 27, top 5 in Miss Charm 2025. I think
Oh,
She's like the she's like
I
the Dominican Republic
yeah,
girl.
I
Both
like
of
her
them are
better
the servants.
with her hair pulled back, like doing the dinner yesterday instead of like big curly hair.
yeah.
So I don't like her.
You don't like her?
She's another servant. She's the maid. She's helping the other one from Dominican Republic to for the luggage. Number one, this is what I don't like, and I don't care if people, you know how I am. I don't care. This is the thing. She was holding a political position in Mexico that she just got work wise. So she requested a license for what I read. She requested like a leave of absence or whatever to go and compete. How are you going to leave a position that is with the government, from what I
Oh,
read, and then just request like a license to be able to continue hold your position in the government while you're competing, fulfilling your dreams or whatever. You have a
yeah.
people to work with.
Uh-huh.
So they asked her to renounce, and now she's no longer working in that position. So it's a guy now that have the position, but that girl is nothing. And just like I saw her, I was like, oh my god, girl, just go back, serve the people, clean the toilets. I don't care, make
Yeah,
tacos.
be like another Evita Peron. Save your people
Do some. I
from
mean,
Mm,
misery and poverty.
I
Okay?
I understand that there's some people that still have a dream and everything and anything, but can you buy a mirror? The dollar stores have some mirrors for $1. Look at yourself. You're not ugly, but you're not MGI. You are good for Miss Echo, or
Or Miss
those.
Yeah, or Miss Planet International.
Yeah, Miss Wellness or whatever,
Miss
or
Wellness World.
Reina Hispanoamericana. One of those little pageants. You are not an
Reina
international.
del Cacao.
Del cacao, del banano, del coco, del fish, Jesus in heaven, help me now.
Oh my God. Okay,
I'm sorry, but she's not.
this is another shocker. There's only one American girl, American representative. Her name is Suki Chima. She
Fukushima,
was
yeah.
top five Queen of the World, and top 10 Miss Planet International. I don't know where they found her. I've never heard of her. She's not very attractive. She's not giving any impact.
She she walked like these girls that are trying to compete in Miss
Miss Planet.
USA,
Okay.
doing the punch like this. I'm like, oh my God, she's a team. She's like this sport wear walk. She's
It's like
I
Little Miss
almost pick
Universe.
her
That's
because
so
she's kind
cute.
of cute. But then that outfit is like she went to Timo and like, oh my G, I like this dress. Oh my God, Auntie May and Auntie Lou, I want this. I'm like, what is this?
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Like USA, I mean, one thing that people need to realize, some of these girls are going on their own. It's like their national
Yeah, that's true.
organization send
They don't
Yes.
care.
somebody,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I think Nawa should have required every, and I said that before, if he would have been a little intelligent and stop spending too much time with their kitty cats, He just needed to say every national director from MGI needs to choose one contestant, and it's mandatory that you send her to All Stars. Then that would be like an amazing battle of the
Right.
nails.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That right there would be amazing, because then it's like, I'm gonna send the girl that I know that should have been placed or
Uh-huh.
won that title, and she's gonna go back for years. So that would be a guarantee that every country have one person from any MGI director, and from
Mhm.
there, anybody else that wants to join. So he will be ended up like Miss World with 125 girls between
Mhm.
MGI directors, like 50 plus another one added. He would have ended up with like 100 girls.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean,
Mm.
that would be
Yeah.
the best move.
Yeah. Okay. So Romania, Elizabeth Cron. Isn't she your friend, Wilfredo?
Who?
Romania, Elizabeth Cron.
Hold on, let me look at her
Do you know
picture so I
her?
don't remember.
Who somebody told me that she's somebody's friend. Anyway, she's American of Romanian descent. So she lives in Pennsylvania, and she competed in several Miss and Mrs. pageants as well. She speaks fluent English, obviously, because she's American. Uh,
Mrs.
and
Tourism
then you
Queen. Okay.
have
No, she's not my
you
friend.
don't know her?
That's
Okay,
for
so you
sure.
don't know you don't know any of these contestants personally.
No,
No. Okay. Okay.
no, thank you God,
Who
because
told me that
no.
they know Romania? Anyway, moving on. What about okay, the girl representing Turkey, Turkey, her name, I can't even pronounce her name, Daigu Kakmak. Uh
Like Guya.
yeah, Daigu Kakmak. I think she's one of the oldest too, but her age is not mentioned in Wikipedia. She competed in Miss Globe 2020 and she was third runner-up in Miss Europe
Miss Europe.
2021. I find her very
Oh,
I find her boring, so she doesn't do anything
can
to
I?
me.
No.
No.
Use the correct
Um,
word. Use the
who,
correct word.
who
Just
else
for
is boring?
experience, I think that's what they do.
Who else is boring to me?
Italy.
Italy's boring, but you know what? She looks hot in bikini. Italy.
In the picture,
Her
she
name is
looks
Fadia
beautiful.
Halabi. Is she Arabic? Is she Arab? Halabi
She
means Arab.
might.
It's Arabic, yeah. But
Sounds so.
anyway, she doesn't convince me as an Italian girl,
No.
but she looked fabulous in her swimsuit. So I'm gonna give her that. And then you have
Netherlands.
the Netherlands. She's
Kelly.
32. She was top 20 in Miss Grand International
Mm.
2017.
I like
Kelly.
her.
Kelly, I like her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
full of personality. She's very
Hmm.
sweet. Um,
Good.
but we'll see. We'll see how well she performs during the runway challenge and all the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
challenges, you
Well,
know.
I remember her when she competed in Miss Grand, and she had the same kind of Miss World kind of demure personality, and she made it.
Hmm.
So I like her. I mean, not everybody needs to be like a clown, you know, because this is what I say. Yes, now what like the show and whatever, but if you start looking at the people that made it to the top five or win,
Yeah.
except one person, the rest were not clowns. Only Abina was a clown.
Exactly.
The rest were
Exactly.
not a clown.
Let's
So
talk about Miss Ecuador, Samantha Kennedy. She's the only Ecuadorian girl. She competed. I remember her very, very
Yeah.
distinctly. She was
Last year.
Miss Grand International 2025, top 22.
I like her though.
she
I think she's
evolved.
mature. She's
Yeah.
evolved. She has evolved. That's for sure.
Somebody needs to tell her to please, when you do extensions, the length. You can notice her extensions so bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't notice.
I think when
Me
they did
too.
the extensions was meant to have a flowy hair, not flat iron. And when if you see her, it's like her hair is like right here and the rest is extension. So you can tell that she have. But I need to say one thing. I was surprised that she made it as a top on her year for MGI. But this year the hair color is different. She look more powerful.
Yeah.
So I have her in my list. She looks better. I like her.
Hmm.
It's just the hair. Please, somebody in Thailand fix the hair, because it's
Okay.
driving me crazy.
Uh, who is the I think So is it safe to say that for now the front runners are the Latinas, the Filipinas, and maybe one or two Dominicans, and maybe Miss Vietnam?
Yeah,
Those are the front runners.
I think from runners, why?
And of course, Ghana, Faith Porter.
I
yeah,
think I think yeah, I think either it's gonna go to Dominican Republic, that
Mhm.
one of the two
maybe.
Dominican girls.
I have a
If they
feeling
want,
I have a feeling a Latina will win all the way.
I think it's
Yeah,
gonna be Jamilex.
me too.
I think it's
Either
gonna be
Yamilex or
Jamilex.
even Vanessa. Or even
Who's
Vanessa
Vanessa
Boulet.
again?
Because they love Vanessa. They
Yeah,
love Colombia, yeah.
but but I'm sorry.
You don't like her?
Face what?
You don't
No, no,
like her?
no. Face. No, I like her. She's one of my
Because of her
favorites.
silicone butt.
I don't care about her silicone. I mean, I care about her silicone butt, but I like her. It's just when I'm looking face wise and whatever, I
It's
think
not so
Jamilex
grand. Yeah.
is giving
Screams.
me Isabella kind of thing, and it's giving me Madison. It's giving me something extra. If they're looking for a Latina as of right now, it's gonna be her. If you're
Right.
looking for the European, it's gonna be Czech Republic. If they're looking for an African or dark skinned girl, can either be Ghana,
Ghana.
or if they want to go outside MGI family, Danilka from Dominican Republic.
Mhm.
If
Mm,
they want a ginger queen, Harriet, that would be a
okay.
good choice. That's
I like Harriet a
Yeah.
lot.
safe.
Yeah.
But if they want an international queen, if they want to, if now what wants to be like, well,
Okay.
Vietnam,
Let's talk about the
Vietnam.
okay, let's talk about the judges. As you know, there's like what, six? No, actually they added a seventh judge, some Thai personality, some guy, some Thai guy.
Sai.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but no one likes him. But anyway, so there's going to be like what, seven?
Allegedly.
Uh, there's going to be like seven, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight judges.
8, yeah.
Abina Aqua, Miss Grand International 2022, who represents the
Bleh.
United States. So, right, she's also the director of Miss Grand Ghana. So
As a director, she's doing
obviously,
good,
she's
but
obviously she's gonna vote for her girl. And then you have
mhm.
Isabella Menin, Miss Grand International
Woo,
2022.
woo,
Mm-hmm.
woo, woo.
Uh, why are there no Brazilian contestants? Isn't it weird? There's no Brazilian contestant. So
Well,
anyway,
remember, I
it-
wonder is because I mean Brazil have been doing good, but I wonder is because what happened.
they could have brought that Brazilian girl who plays third runner-up, the one with the short hair.
The short hair,
Yeah, I love her. I forget her name, but
I love her. Yeah,
yeah,
she
2020,
is one
2021.
of when Vietnam won, the one that is
Yes.
in jail now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pageant was Puerto Rico and Brazil holding hands flat out. That
Hmm.
was. I don't know how Vietnam made it there. I don't know if the judges that
Money.
sometimes that happen divided. Well,
Yeah.
Money didn't work good because she's in jail right now.
Also, judging by the guys, is the Filipino shoe designer. He's
Yeah.
judging. You have Lupita Jones, Miss Universe from Mexico. Obviously, she's gonna vote. She's gonna vote for her Mexican for Miss Mexico. Natalie
Woo,
Glebova, Miss Universe 2005 from Canada.
woo, woo, woo,
I
woo.
doubt that she's going to vote for a Canadian girl. Maybe a Thai girl.
Thai girl, probably.
Omar Harfouch, the French Lebanese
No,
composer and
yeah.
businessman who blew the whistle about the alleged rigging of Miss Universe 2025. He's going to be there. He's probably going to vote for I don't know,
Yummy.
for Yamilex or maybe for Vanessa
Mhm.
Pulgarin. Who knows? And of course, Osmel Sosa, who arrived today in Thailand, and
Mm-hmm.
he was seen hanging around at the
It's in
lobby
the
of the
lobby.
Grand Richmond Hotel. So all the vloggers were coming up to him,
Not supposed to
asking
be
him
there.
questions like, what message do you have for the girls? But rather than answering the question, what did he say? Oh, I don't give opinion about girls. I'm here because I was invited and I don't have anything else better to do. So that's why I came. That's what he said. That's what he said.
But it's kind of funny
Whatever.
that they're bringing people from they're bringing two judges that were in Thailand,
Uh-huh.
and then they bring in somebody that is no longer in Miss Universe organization for two of them.
Mm-hmm.
that is no longer in the Miss Universe organization.
Oh my.
So for me, it's a nice, interesting move, which I love, by the
Well, of
way.
course,
I
but
want
yeah, because
popcorn.
Nawat is taking advantage of the publicity that he got from Miss Universe 2025, because all the scandals and stuff, and everything. Now, oh, there's no Brazil, but one of the girls representing the Philippines, she's Brazilian, right? Alexa Nunez. So in a way, Brazil is being represented by Alexia, but Alexia would rather
Well,
would
thank,
rather represent the Philippines because she feels she's Filipino now, and
well,
she's there.
thank you, God, that she's doing that because she's
That's fine. Your excuse, Andy.
ugly. She's ugly.
Yeah, I mean,
Although so
yeah, I
far,
mean,
audience vote, she's winning, but she's ugly.
yeah.
Thank God.
All right. So here's a question for you,
Uh-huh.
Wilfredo. Okay, who of these judges will never vote for a trans woman? I bet you Osmel.
Osmel,
Who else? Lupita?
Lupita Jones. Lupita Jones
Okay.
will not vote.
Okay. That's
I
what I
think
thought too.
I strongly believe that the first one that will say no is gonna be Lupita Jones.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully, and this is the thing, my position with trans women competing in pageants. I only have like two exceptions. In this particular pageant, I am okay because the way that now what is doing it is including any contestant
Right.
that is being in pageants, either born or scientifically made a female.
Hmm.
So I like that move. So that is right now. I don't have any problems for a trans woman to compete because he just whistle, hey, if you compete in international pageant, come and join if you want to live this experience. That is the only reason why I am okay. Now, hopefully, the judges come with the same mentality and do not tarnish these former Miss International Queen winners and uh, contestants,
Uh-huh.
because that would be sad. Because, for example, for me, Miss Vietnam Universe from last year, that is a trans woman, I found her beautiful.
Hmm.
Um, so among all the trans queens that are competing, there's some that I think will be a good move to
Hmm.
have.
Right.
But again, I think with the mentality that they have, more likely two of the judges will not
Yeah.
vote for a trans woman.
But we don't even know exactly
And
what no
maybe,
what. The problem is
and
we don't even
maybe
know
Abina,
we
and
don't even
maybe
know.
Abina,
Okay, so
maybe Abina will be the third one.
what exactly is Nawad looking for in a winner of MGI All Stars? He never
That we
really
don't know.
he never
Yeah.
really described it. He never really defined it. And since he's not
Yeah.
and supposedly he's not judging, he's not judging at all. He doesn't get to pick the winner, so that's why he has invited all these celebrity judges, to pick the winner for himself.
Yeah.
And incidentally, people were demanding transparency, so they're going to be flashing the
The
score
scores.
scores on the screen and whatnot. Now, I want to know if they're going to include the name of the judges, or is it going to say just judge one, judge two, judge three,
Let's
judge
wait
four,
and see
judge
for
five?
that.
I
Yeah.
think I hope they include the name of the judges to hold them accountable,
Hmm.
because
But they're going to be
that's part
attacked.
of the.
They're going to
I
be,
Yeah.
don't give a
they're,
flower. I don't give a flower pancake with whipped cream if they get attacked. That's the negative. That is the dark side of being a public figure, and when you put yourself to be a judge, plain and simple. You need to be
You got a
ready
point
to
there.
get prizes, but at the same time to be criticized. I've been a judge. I just was a judge last weekend with one of the American Next Top Model girls in one of the modeling competitions. So you you are gonna get praises, but at the same time, you might get somebody mad at you because the girl, the boy didn't win, blah 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 blah. I don't care. I mean, I go to bed in peace. So at the end of the day, I think if they want full transparency, they need to put the name
Mhm.
and the scores. Somebody said in the comments that Vietnam from International Queen is cringy versus Philippines. I think Philippines, where are you? She's one of my favorite too.
Fuchsia
Fuchsia
or
is beautiful
Keeling?
too,
Yeah.
but I don't want just
I
to
think
say
both. I
her.
think honestly, I
Both of them
think
are good.
yeah, Fuchsia and
Yeah,
Kayleen are
Eileen.
much prettier than Gazini. Honestly, I mean for me, yeah.
Yeah, no, but they're talking about the Fuchsia versus Vietnam,
Oh, Fuchsia,
Hudong
Oh,
Fuchsia all
Fuchsia.
the
Gwen.
way.
I mean, the
Fuchsia.
face is beautiful, but I was talking that I like Vietnam because she went to Miss Universe representing Vietnam, the first trans from Vietnam
Yeah.
competing, and they just let her behind, which for me that was, I mean, she did her job. So those two queens are good, you
Uh-huh.
know. And I'm looking at the person because I know they're coming from the Philippines or from India or whatever. But we need to remember they are not going there as Miss Philippines. They're going representing
Themselves.
themselves.
Exactly.
So that's one thing that we need to, my opinion.
Okay, I have a question, Wilfredo.
Go.
Mhm.
Why is there no Cuban representative?
Oh.
I would
I
love to
was thinking, you know
answer.
what? Lise Garcia, she could have competed if she wanted to. Lise Garcia was
Well,
Miss Grand International 2014, represented Cuba. She could have competed. What about
she already
Lulu?
won.
Lulu Feliu could have come back and competed for Cuba as Cuba. What about Sofia Costa? All the
I
beautiful Cuban girls that competed in the past.
I think, and this is my opinion, I think
Is there
number
Puerto
one, you need to afford everything. You are not going through an organization, number one. So it's hard enough to find sponsors for any Cuban delegate, of course outside Cuba, to get the
the fee?
sponsors to go to an international pageant as if I cannot imagine how difficult will be for a girl to just cost everything, travel, wardrobe here, there, over there.
Yeah,
There's
but it doesn't
amazing,
it
beautiful
hasn't it
queens.
hasn't have to be a girl from Cuba. It has to be a Cuban American girl who lives in America, who has all the resources. There are
Uh-huh.
millions of Cuban women in America who have money.
Yeah, but no, no, no. That is the thing that people doesn't realize. Cuba is just because they can do a pageant for Cuba, that doesn't mean that it's easy for them to have sponsors. Take a village. It's not the same like just because they have money, they don't know the culture about pageants. So it's not easy for a Cuban girl that goes to Miss for when they do a pageant, or if they go straight to. It's not easy for them to find the sponsors
Okay,
because there's.
fine. Maybe next year they should invite, or what's her name? Lina Luases, Miss Universe Cuba 2025. She has money, she has connections. If she had come to compete this year, I bet you Osmel is going to crown her, is going to vote for her. Lina Luases, Miss Universe Cuba 2025. She has influence, she
I
has money, she has celebrity relatives. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
What about Puerto
all that
Rico?
only. Huh?
No Puerto Rican candidate also this time, no?
Yeah, there's no Puerto Rican. Is there a Puerto Rican girl
No.
this year?
No.
No. See, it's the same situation.
I mean,
Same
Puerto Rico
situation.
have is a pageant country. Again, in this particular case, like I mentioned before, if they would have made it mandatory for the state for the national director for grant to choose a
Yeah.
contender, that would be more easy
Yeah.
for certain countries to send a delegate.
And no, and not, I really think too that most of these girls are just standing by. They're waiting for the first edition to finish to see whether or not it's really
See, oh,
worth
that's what they're looking
competing.
for.
So they're just sitting it out. Like what's her name? Michelle D. She was
Mm.
asked if she was going to compete, and she said, "Oh, let's see. I'm not so sure, but I'm just gonna wait and see how the first edition is like." And by the way, there's going to be two editions this year, right? So whoever
Yeah, that's
wins the
what he
first
said.
edition, they will have to come back, when, December or something, and they get to win.
Well,
No, you have to win like what, 3 times in a row or something, and then you win
You
one
have to
million
defend your
dollars or something like
crown.
that, right? What's the deal? Can
three
anybody
times in a
tell us
row, okay, I'm
exactly?
confused
I'm
because
confused.
when he was in, like they might do two. I feel like I was watching RuPaul Drag Race that they have like two editions per year
Yeah.
and then more editions internationally. I don't know, like
It's good. I
again,
think it's good for the business. This is the reason why. As you know, the MGI stocks went down. They
Mm-hmm.
lost 92% shares. That's a big drop.
Huge.
So Nawat is doing everything in his power to get more revenue. So what better way to do that than to add a second edition, a third edition, etc.
Yeah.
exactly. Naidali Torres, the former Miss World Puerto Rico that was going to represent Puerto Rico in MGI. Yeah, she didn't compete. But again, because she needed to afford everything, people like they needed to use their own means to go to compete. No, I mean, unless one of these girls is being helped by their Miss Grand organization on their own country, that is different. But this is something that you can go, you pay the money, and you just go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The MGI is not sending nobody from Puerto Rico directly or are involved in this.
Right. Exactly. So looking at the calendar of activities, May 24th rehearsal, May 25th one-way challenge, May 26th interview round, and what is a portrait challenge? Does anybody know what a portrait challenge is?
Picture
I
or
guess picture,
It's like so they
like
pose for
picture.
that for the headshots and
like
stuff.
Yeah,
what do you call that?
like a selfie.
It's like oh, no makeup round something.
No, that's different.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Yeah, and that's on the 27th on the
Oh,
preliminary.
so on the 27th they have the bare face competition,
Yeah,
no
the bare
makeup,
face and
and
evening
then
gown.
oh,
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
they have
Yeah,
two preliminary rounds. The first one is May 27th, which composes of evening gown and the bare face
yeah,
competition.
competition.
And May 28th is the preliminary round two swimsuit.
Swimsuit.
Okay, and then May 29th rehearsals, May 30th final
I
competition.
Final
want to
competition.
see. I cannot wait to see the bear
Who's
Anybody?
the beautiful
competition.
one
Any,
of
okay,
makeup?
anybody among you viewers who's going to attend the finals of Miss Grand All Stars, let us know if you're going.
Yeah,
And
you will enjoy when you watch that on
yeah, let us know.
live.
And
I'm just letting you guys know. Now what is different to making the production? I love it.
okay, so it says here MGI confirmed that the winner of the first edition will receive the MGI All Stars crown. Did you guys see the crown? It's
That's
Hmm.
beautiful.
gorgeous. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It has some like blue stones or something.
Yeah.
different colors. Yeah,
And also a cash prize ranging from $100,000 to $1 million.
million,
That
Hmm.
is a lot of money, especially if you come from a dirt poor third world country.
right?
And if you want to elevate yourself, you and your family from poverty and misery. So yeah, you need to this is a great contest for you to compete in, to
I
join.
think the portrait challenge is the headshot.
Oh, the headshots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be. I'm not sure, but
Maybe
it might
So
be
that's something
because
new because they don't
yeah,
have
because
that
it's
in Miss
portrait.
Grand. You know, right? They don't have that in Miss Grand, the
So more
regular Miss
likely that
Grand.
would be like a Miss Photogenic.
Okay.
They're gonna choose some photogenic. Yeah,
I guess that instead
Or
of saying Miss Photogenic would be Miss Portrait, just to make it fun.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I really wish though that they had a Miss Talent. It would be great if they had a talent
Right.
competition. You know what I mean? You know,
So porter can
yeah, like Faith
Faith,
Porter.
Faith porter.
Such opportunities lost right there for talented girls and whatnot. And then the interview, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, they're gonna live stream the interview
Oh,
like
there
they
will
did.
be
I
thing.
think that would
I
be
hope so.
amazing. I want to see the interview part, their outfits
That's
especially,
I love when a queen
and how they
knows how to
behave.
deliver a message. I
Mhm.
know. Uh, I think
No,
every
they don't even have
category.
advocacy. They don't have advocacy.
No, but not that I'm aware. They don't have
Like
like a
Me too.
like
platform.
I
stop.
don't
They don't have the stop the
think
war and violence shit.
No, thanks Jesus. I mean, sorry, but yeah, it's true. But I think every category needs to be equally evaluated. But I'm honest, I enjoy to have a queen that is able to communicate. Not that
Of
it's
course.
or
intelligent or
We
wise,
all do.
have
Yeah.
good
yeah,
communication skills and is a good storyteller. Because at the end of the day, if you have a queen that is beautiful and know how to communicate, that is icing. But it is just beautiful and
Yeah.
her head, like
nothing.
Paulina Vega, that every time that she was doing an interview, God bless Miss Universe. That woman Every time she was opening her mouth, I was like, "Oh my God, you are those that okay, just shut up. You're beautiful when you're silent."
Yeah. So listen, if you're looking for a good speakers, I can tell you the one of the best speakers definitely is Kayleen. And then you have Canada, Dr. Angel, because she's a doctor and
Hmm.
she's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
smart. Okay, she's a great speaker. I would put Mongolia as well. Her English is
yeah.
fluent. Dominican Republic with
Yeah,
Yamilex for
Alex.
sure. And then Ghana,
How are
Faith
you playing?
Porter.
Yeah.
UK.
Uh, uh, Venezuela, maybe Gabriela, maybe. I don't know, I'm not sure.
I
Definitely
don't
United
know.
Kingdom, Harriet Lane, because obviously that's her native language. And Mariana Bekova from the Czech Republic, the Netherlands, Kelly van den Durgen, Armenia, Gigi Lilia, and I think that's about it.
UK. Harriet.
UK,
Yeah.
and also India.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the,
yeah.
the plus size girl from
The
India.
plus size girl.
Yeah. So yeah, those are to me, those are the best speakers. And maybe Peru, but I'm not sure. I haven't really listened to Peru that much, that very well. Yeah, so who's going to watch the live stream, the finals of
I'm gonna do
MGI?
live reaction.
You're gonna do a live reaction?
Yeah. I
I
think
think
on the runway swimsuit tour also on Monday and 25th.
okay. I think I'm gonna do the finals reaction on May 30th.
Yeah.
Who
Although
wants
I
to
just will
join
be
me?
ready for the I just will be ready for the the YouTube live for
For the
the
discussion, for
discussion.
the post,
yeah,
Yeah.
the
the
Because
post
post
every time they're doing the
post
freaking
MGI All
every
Stars.
time it's over there, it's morning over here. So I cannot be at work like, oh, then I have a patient in the background like, I'm sorry, can you just hold the nitro for a moment? I know you have chest pains, but I'm doing something important.
like work. Okay, I have to work. Some of us have to work and earn a living so we can afford to go to these pageants someday.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. So the after MGI All Stars, the next big pageant is of course
Supra.
Supranational. So we're gonna do a group chat about that, Supranational, Miss and Mister. Okay. So I can't
Hmm.
wait for that. And it's going to take place in Poland again in July, sometime in July. So get ready
What's
for that.
next?
Okay, let's wrap it up because it's getting late and
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry.
me too. Actually, Chuck brought me the food in here, but I just couldn't eat while we were like talking
Oh,
like
you're
that. So
sick.
I
Because
feel bad
Oh
that I
yeah.
you don't
couldn't
want
eat
food
it.
getting stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
No, he was eating. I was like, oh, he is eating on the. He is okay.
But I
All
He's
right,
just
he's
feel
like,
like,
yeah.
no.
yeah. Okay, Critical Beauty people, please thank you for watching this group chat. Please come back again. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it
Please.
now. Critical Beauty. Follow me on Critical Beauty Official on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook, Critical Beauty Facebook. Please follow my friends, Runway Poppy, who is the official runway coach of Miss Cosmo
Mhm.
Diva. And of course, follow Andy Chafe on Instagram. And his YouTube channel
I have
is
a channel.
Pageant Chica, right?
Yeah. And the
Chica,
shade.
right?
Yeah.
Andy
See you
Chafe.
guys.
Andy Chafe. Please follow all of us. Thank you, my beautiful, lovely guest. Thank you, Wilfredo, mi vida, mi querido, mi tesoro.
Gracias. Oh,
Andy,
mahal
mon amour, mon chéri.
And
Salamat
seeing you
po.
again, Runway Puppy.
Thank
Thank you,
you, people,
mahal both
and
of you.
please take care of yourselves. Be good to
Mm.
yourselves. Treat yourself well. Treat each other with kindness and with love.
Please.
Okay, unless you're Wilfredo and me, then we can be cruel
Yeah.
and shady.
And that, but I don't throw shade. I throw solar eclipse.
You throw
So,
solar eclipse.
those are better.
All right. Thank you, people. Have a
Thank you so much
wonderful,
again, Rafa.
wonderful weekend. Thank you, Andy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Blessings, blessings.
Bye, everyone.
Mabuhay!
Love you all.
Buenas
You.
noches.